Hey everybody, Shay here. Welcome back to Subnautica. We're going to be doing some more post-play commentary of this raw footage that I had recorded a year and a half ago when I played the game, when I didn't have a studio, etc, etc, etc. And so let's see where I get to for the next couple episodes of raw footage. You'll all see it as one episode. I'm thinking it's going to be about 6 hours of raw footage will equal about 2 hours for all of you. And we'll see where this takes us. The Aurora? I don't know, question mark. I think I'm actually going to get into base building is likely what I do next because of the storage situation that I find myself in with these temporary locker solutions. Gathering food for the beginning of this session. And of course, I'll be doing some clicks again. Along the way, you'll see the top right. You'll be able to gauge where I am in the raw footage along the way. And as this gets more and more redundant, I know it will, especially for this building, there's like a suite of building episodes that I might have gotten carried away. And then well, you'll see. Anyways, so we don't need to see me making food or making the prerequisites for other bigger technology that we're trying to get for this run. So we are still finding some more fragments along the way, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be the focus for this particular session. I tended to do 2 to 3 per day, something like that. I did recall this massive pile of stuff from earlier on. I was trying to scope out where it was to be able to come back to it, and it does look like it worked out because it was a pretty good haul and a new blueprint. So yeah, we're moving things along. I'm definitely going to be tempted to get to base building. See, it's like Aurora or base. Aurora or base. I also at that point I realized how close I actually got to the Aurora after the blood kelp zone. It does look like you go into this area here that it goes deeper and deeper. Is that like the bulb zone or something? Bulb biome. I'll check it out if I need to. I'm not sure if we'll get there this time around. Yeah, strangely close to home. It's just in the direction I've been ignoring until now. So the mobile vehicle bay. Still need to go and find out where that third piece is. I believe I might have actually been stuck there for a bit because I forgot where I got the first 2 pieces because I ended up pushing past it. But there I am pressing the escape button again to go back. That's going to happen forever. I like this color, the sunset color. It's kind of like this sickly green, this alien green, you know, toxic green, if you will, but it's so pretty. Navigating at night. Because, why? Who knows? Because you don't have to sleep in this game. We go on for infinity. Did I just notice that? I mean, I'm just noticing it now when I'm talking about it. I'm like, when did I sleep? Like, you just sort of keep going in this game. They don't really have a sleep cycle baked in, despite having a food and water cycle. It just dawned on me that that's maybe a little bit silly. They could have put something in where you have to take the break, or you're weaker, you go maybe a little slower when you're swimming, like that kind of thing. Maybe it'll be too granular, right? And it's kind of, do you need to get that granular? Well, not for this. This feels like more of a creative exploration game more than like that kind of granular, very hyper realistic survival game, you know? It's kind of a balance of both, I suppose, but very simple crafting and survival system. Time to figure out the base stuff. This did take me a long time because, I mean, I had trouble with just some of the piece placements because I wasn't sure what it was trying to do or what it was hooking into. For those of you who have played for a while, you kind of know what I'm talking about. I guess there's some placements of things where you're just like, but I'm putting it down. like why don't you just like snap and do the thing, you know? As this was sort of straightforward, like when it sort of snaps on its own. But I'm trying to do something just like small enough that I can get into it. I get the I get some more wall space to put in some lockers, but I don't really know how to do the next parts as I go. Like, clearly I figured out the hatch, but lights and oxygen, put power on it. Yeah, that took me a while. So some inventory management here in order to make the hatch.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Yeah, so then I'm like, okay, so that's not the full step. You don't just build this and all of a sudden it's automatically generating oxygen, at least, which was my hope, is like I could go in there and I could put these pods down in order to push my exploration. I could just, it would be not so costly, but at least you have this like point where you could go deep enough to put one of these things down, and then you go into them to get some oxygen, and then you come out and keep going and build another one of these, and you sort of chain these out as you explore. That's technically, it's a sea moth. That's a sea moth is what I'm talking about. But I thought maybe I could do a stable base, like a stationary base option for all of this. But clearly I was confused. So we'll skip past some of this. And okay, well, I didn't take too long to figure out that I have to put something, you know. But in my head I was like, wait, a solar thing under the water though? How does that make any sense? That's not gonna make any. That's not gonna get the power. Like, wouldn't I have to have this pop up above the water, like something like that? But I was like, well, let's just build it and then let's see what happens. And it's run out of resources, so this is going to be common for this run, and I'm sure anyone who's played the game, you've sort of been there as well. Looking for some quartz, inventory full. Inventory management becomes a little bit more critical. In any case, you reach these points, right? You hit these walls, and you're like, crap, I can't do the thing I planned to do. I gotta get back out there. Where was that thing again, right? And you start hunting these things down again, and still finding some fragments along the way, though. Even though I feel like I've combed these areas, especially the ones closer to home, but I'd occasionally I'd keep stumbling on extra pieces. I'm like, are these randomly out there? And there's like more than one of these pieces, and so if you get one, the other ones maybe despawn or something like that. I was wondering if there was some meta behind that, because otherwise it's like the game is so big though. How do you just accidentally stumble on this thing that's half buried in the sand, you know? It's kind of oh, that right there, that's creepy. Kind of forgot that happened there. Nice. Cool. That happened really early. Damn. Alright, now we got light. And oxygen! So I'm like, oh, that wasn't too bad to set up, right? And now we have all this wall space. Imagine what I can do with all this wall space. Well, naturally, the thing to do is, I believe I'm looking for it. Bing, bing! Pin the locker. That's number 6 underneath my webcam footage there. So I'm looking at the wall locker versus the locker. The smaller one versus the bigger one. I recall something about these not really making sense from a resource commitment. Like an ROI on it was a little bit off to me from a spatial, like where you could place them versus the space they'd give you. The wall locker was always a better idea. Unless I'm forgetting something. Maybe I'll key into it again while I'm watching the footage. But my memory is that I could stack more wall lockers into a space, you know, a wall space, than I could if I put the locker. And I was like, but now I have less space per space. You know what I'm saying? Like less like storage space per living space. That didn't really make sense to me. So here we go. This was a really slick craft building system. The snapping was good, but it's like, it's not a snap. It's like, it tells you where you can place it, but it gives you some flexibility as to where it goes. So it's not perfect, but it doesn't need to be perfect. Like, this looks pretty perfect. And they give you like the design of the walls themselves, give you those lines at the back there that give you just enough of an edge for you to place it, like with some intentionality behind trying to make it straight. But look at that. It's like a bing, bam. So that's it, a whole wall of lockers. And of course that costs resources, but at the same time, the efficiency that this creates from a storage management perspective, you know, you really can, and the labels, I love that there are labels on it, etc., etc. It's such a good system. So we'll move past some of this because the labels will make it clear what I'm up to. So products, and what was that last one? Eggs. Just anything that seems thematic for now, then we'll work on it. And I think that's it for now. I'm trying to get just the stuff now moved over to there. So we'll pull in the stuff out of all of these temporary units. Precious ore. So ore and precious ore. The more rare ore is like there was a character count limit. I'm like, nope, we're gonna make this work. More ore. There, done. Okay, fine. But yeah, this gets pretty elaborate in the future.
This is Life Pod 4. We've landed close to the Aurora. Flotation device is active, but we've got some big old fish in the water with us, and I don't know how long we're going to last. We're close to the crash site, so bring radiation protection. 4 out.
Nice.
Signal coordinates corrupted.
Get a bit of a
transmission origin recorded to data bank.
Bit of a meta nudge there to work on the radiation suit. I like it, and to get your butt to the Aurora and explore the post-bomb, the post-explosion scenario. Get some more, story behind what went down. As you can see by the time in the top right, a lot of time has been spent on this resource stuff. I'm 45 minutes into, what was it? 2 hours and a half of raw footage. Aren't you happy you don't get to see me working through resource management and accidentally hitting escape to back up out of a menu?
can't send a rescue ship all the way out there, so Aurora, you're just gonna have to meet us halfway.
Huh.
We've uploaded blueprints to the ship's computer.
Sandwich run, you in?
Yeah, give me a second. Black box data shows the high security terminal in the captain's quarters is still functional.
Becky's leaving like in 5 minutes.
All right, well, tell
Not
Becky
taking
I'll
it
just
seriously
take
in the background. Just
Regular.
Yeah,
you're in a
she won't have
crisis,
me. The code
dumbasses.
should be-
She doesn't?
Just tell her the regular, dude.
Okay.
The
If
code.
I say regular, she's like, what's the regular? I have to come all the way back up here.
The code should be 2679. The regular's just a ham and cheese.
Okay, just say ham and cheese.
Ham and cheese.
Okay.
Jeez, that's unnecessary, but it gives life to the situation that you find yourself in. I don't know, maybe there's like some subtext going on there with like, I don't know, people have these roles and they do things, but like so much is automated that everyone's sort of just gotten, I don't know, not that very good, you know? Not very good at the job, or like they get distracted easily because they can, because automation sort of handles so much. And there's even like the guy coming in with the crash in the VR is like, I've only done this in VR and like I failed. It's like, there's not much, like how much did you have to do? Like, because you got so much, you got fabricators, man, doing everything for you. Imagine what else is out there from a technology perspective for this society, right? The society they come from. Anyways, more lockers are on the way, I'm pretty sure. I'm not going to waste your time with another 45 minutes of resource management. Are we serious here? Am I doing, what else am I doing? I think it's literally just like gathering resources because oh, there we go. I'm searching for pieces. Couldn't even see that one. Locked out. I guess could have snuck a peek there, but all right, let's go deeper. I love that because you follow the scrap. You see it just far enough where you're like, oh, there's some scrap. Gotta go further. There's some quartz. Gotta go further. Before you know it, new zone, right? Very nice placement of stuff to guide you around organically. It still feels very very organic exploration. What'd you say?
Passing 100 meters.
That was just a warning. And then we got the pretty music to give you that false sense of peace. No, it's pretty peaceful here. You got the in the background, which is great. I didn't know I could scan that. But see, I'm always clicking the scanning button just in case. See, you see like the thing always like poking out. It's like, check everything. Check everything, man. You never know. Oh, the reef backs. I heard it. I love it. Stay in your space. Going back to my puny little base, it's perfect. I love it. It does exactly what it needs to do. Come on, do it, bro. Oh, am I going to do a test? I am. This might be the first where I'm like, but wait, I can't even put these things in a goddamn hallway. It's like in the middle of the hallway. I'm not going to walk around. Yeah, that was silly. I was like, oh, something's busted here. Doesn't make any sense. All right. I guess screw it. Back out there then. To think about how do I expand this and put an actual room into this. Multi-purpose. There you go. There's the circle. That's right. Awareness. And I can't do it. No water. Dreadful water. Ingredients unknown. So it's the blueprint problem. That's right, bro. You gotta get out there. You gotta get exploring. That's enough. Just a little hallway with lockers. Come on, man. It's perfect. Water, water. I need some bladder fishes, please. Alright, did a bunch of bladder fish gathering here for some water. Figured just work up the stock so I don't have to think about it again for the next 2 or 3 hours. Alright, so there's my collection of eggs and seeds. I don't really know what to do with either of them right now, but it's because it's not that part of the game yet, right? But I haven't put the storage units in a storage unit. Just get them out of the way. You're littering. Stop the littering in the oceans. It's not your home. Treat it like it is. I say this now. Good Lord, there really is a lot of management. So they're checking out the LifePod 4 transmission origin here. Still on the search for that third piece. Oh, I actually don't know. Was that it? That wasn't it. That was not it. Damn it. Hey, tapeworms. Spiky tapeworms, tiger plants. Nasty. I think when I first got damaged, I was like, but how? I'm nowhere near it. Probably because they're doing range attacks. Yes. Yes. Pretty. Follow colors. Go deeper. Do not take the mushrooms, bro. It's one of those like, is there something in there but I can't see it because all this crap's in the way? Oh, perfect. Perfect. Another loot spot, or is it the same one? I think it's a different one because I remember this like lower, this bank that's going down like that. That becomes like a landmark for me to spot when I'm doing rushes elsewhere after. Like this was a key visual that I needed in order to guide my path. It had to be intentional by design. And they know what they did. They know what they did. You know. Like for example, that was a locker. So if I didn't have a locker yet, I probably could have scanned it because I don't have a locker yet. Like maybe that kind of stuff is going on with the extra loot, the extra debris that's around here. It's like there actually are more copies of the things that you need. It's just that once you get them, it's pretty much that's it. You only need them once, right?
30 seconds.
Like this thing right here. Oh, I didn't. Oh, I was pushing it as always. Look how peaceful this is right now. This is so pretty. Damn. Exploring new places. Found a little cave, which is kind of dangerous because it's literally this little hole in the wall, ground. Now, I don't know why I didn't fully explore that because that was kind of a cool one. It was unique. That's new. Actually, look at that. Pop. I didn't acknowledge these. I am sure if I had comments, like folks would have like given me a heads up a lot sooner. A bunch of scrap here that I got to come back for. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I left some behind until I realized that, oh damn, these are things you can interact with, like, and they got special things in them. And some of them are like, oh look, that's right. That's when I was like, get out, get back out, get the hell out of here. That was a bit of a panic. I was like, oh, new zone, cool, and then new surface because it's so peaceful here. But like I remembered things I didn't want to experience. But that being said, like I'm not hearing anything, so I'm sure it's safe. It is. It's kind of chill here. I can't remember what's in those holes down there in those caves, like by the Aurora. Why wouldn't I have explored those? They look like fun. Dangerous. Lots of debris here, though. Oh, that's right. I'm trying to hug tight because of the sound. I'm trying to be aware of, and it's so shallow here and bright. I get to see everything, and it's clear, and it makes me feel more safe. Makes me feel safe. Am I heading back? Yes, I am, like a coward. No, my inventories are full. I gotta... No, your inventories are full, bro. Like, you just looked at your... No, me. There goes some more inventory management. You know the drill. We're at an hour 15. Crazy, right? It is. It's like half of this raw footage, this session, has, I mean, 80-90% of it has been inventory. I expect this for the next 10 to 15 hours, to be honest. So maybe these will be like, they'll be pretty reasonable to do at the end of the day if I manage both of our times as effectively and efficiently as possible. I think this will go perfectly smooth. It won't be as, we'll get through this and it'll be reasonable. Right now I'm looking at the recording time. It's like I'm, I'm almost at the half an hour mark. Not quite, but I feel like I'd like to get something, important from a viewer perspective. Like, what do you want to all see next by an episode 2, I got to either put story, there we go, or progress, Got more coordinates. Another meta heads up. It's just like I'm kind of hitting this wall where it's like, well, I know, like, you're telling me all these things I need to do, but I don't have the resources to pull them off. So maybe they could have padded that out a little bit, or very real possibility, I'm just slow as hell. That's very real. I don't know. Maybe it was my distractions. Maybe it's just like, I don't know. But the inventory management has taken days, and in game, those days become triggers, and then here we are. The plot moves ahead of us, whether we're ready for it or not. So another line of lockers. I think that's straightforward, so we'll just skip that as well because we know what's up. All right, so there we go. We've got another row here. Got organics in there. We got products. Seeds get their own locker now because I've been finding a few more along the way. Back to the blood kelp biome because there's at least 2 spots that I can explore further. And of course, it's always deeper. Go deeper. Bam! New piece for the laser cutter. I didn't have it. I was like, part of me was like, did you start with it? No, I don't think you did. You had to make it. Anyways, there you go. Like this is like this, like a broad space of nothing. Always made like it does give me this weird feeling sometimes. The Cyclops Hall fragment. Hell yeah. It's a big one. It's one of the mushroom. What's this place called? Mushroom biome, I would assume. Seems straightforward. Got that warning there with the limits. Gotta have the new tools. Better, shiner, prettier. But like that right here. This like spread right here is like there's nothing. That sometimes got creates its own feelings, you know? It's like I'm so lost. No, just can't see anything. For as far as the eye can see. That's disorienting. Cleaning up storage. I think I'm just on a huge storage, like a resource conversion journey right now, just because I have the lockers for it, and I figured, you know what, I don't like getting disrupted. I think my big thing at this point was, man, I keep on finding these zones, and I'm pushing, and everything's going smooth, and then bam, I got the resources are gone. I'm like, god damn it. I gotta do that for like the next half hour, you know? It's like, what was I doing again? And then when I turned back to it, where was I? What was I finding? Where was I finding the stuff? It was a bit disorienting, but that's part of how these games work, right? We got a gear locker now. Those cubes for later. Alien, just tech. Okay, there you go. You can kind of see. I mean, I'm sure everyone kind of does some method of this, some variant of this storage methodology. You got. Because why not? Why wouldn't you? I love the labeling. Screw using your memory. You don't need no memory. Here we go. We got a bar table. Exciting. Something new. Useless. That's kind of fun. It looks a little bit like a toy version of something that would actually be useful, though. Maybe the forklift. Was it? Did they just not have a bigger model that they could put out here? That it looked like a person could actually fit in it and it'd be useful? No? Seems a little bit strange. Yeah, oxygen. Whatevs. Yeah, nice. Got bot 6 coming up. Bam. Another data pad. Yep.
Integrating new PDA data.
I like that they gave us a little bit of story for each of these, though. It just makes it a little bit more, you know, like lived in, although they're all dead. I'm just saying, like, the environment, the setting, it makes everything feel more like the danger is real. And it's like you could have had all of these people maybe come together and help each other survive as a small new society on this alien world, but like no, every single one bit it except for you. It's like, damn, it is really a game about holding on to hope, you know, even as these moments, like even as you face these moments, as you explore and get a little further and maybe a little bit more desperate, but you always got to hang on to the thing that keeps you moving forward, right? Pushing to the next frontier and finding a reason to like look towards a future that gets you out of this mess, or you become adapted to it. They throw a couple curveballs at you, of course. That's not all you're up to. I mean, you're infected, and you gotta deal with all of that alien stuff that's coming up. It's great stuff. It made it more than just a survival crafting game. It's like, yeah, I like that. It put a little, like not a little, but like a pretty major story around the whole thing, and it was kind of neat. It was simple-ish, you know, but very, very nicely threaded through all the biomes and explorations and the moments that you unlock, and the fact that it all strung together as smooth as it did. It was pretty compelling. It was a compelling story of this guy's survival, even though you're not really playing for the story, you know? I wasn't. Maybe some people do. I mean, I appreciate it that it was wrapped around this, but the experience really isn't about it. You know what I'm saying? But it's there. So it's just kind of like a nice little thing to distract you from the monotony of maybe exploring and gathering and doing that, the rotation, the repetition of all of that. That experience could get old, but maybe it's just something to disrupt you a little bit and give you these cookie crumbs to follow along the way, so that it just gets you to explore things, but in this very natural way, natural progression. I mean, you could just leave it all open world and a person would eventually do these things, you know, but I guess maybe natural progression is not the right way to phrase that. Threaded progression right? They give you something to, oh, like what do I do now? I'm like, what do you mean? Just like pick a direction and go as far as you can, or build as far as you can, or find the next thing that you need. And absolutely, there's enough to go on just by that alone, right? This was freaky. This is like I wasn't really aware of what any of this was. So this was like, oh yeah, this is going to be a problem, because not only is it dark, you think you're kind of even, but like these crashes are sometimes on angles, or you have to like turn around something, and then that completely throws off your sense of direction in this three-dimensionality. Like the space of the three-dimensional space is like I was so confused sometimes when, especially because like now I need air, or like these doors where you have to like unseal these doors. I'm like, bro, I don't even know how to get it back out of here now. Like, you know, it's like, now what? So very, very risky, but that's the excitement of these parts of the game, right? It is dangerous, yeah, but it's probably because there's something in there that you need in order to progress the game. So you got to do it. So figure it out. It's like, this is where I'm like, why am I doing this under the water right here? I feel like I have all the time in the world, I guess, but I need this on my action screen. Also, I didn't know how long this would actually take to do, and I was like, oh no. But part of me is like, okay, but if I can at least get the door and then bail, I at least have one less thing to do, and I could just push through. Yeah, see, I'm already panicking because I'm like, no. I don't know how far I am. Yeah, even with the sea glide, I mean, I still have some time there, but had I waited for that door to get sealed, no, I think I probably would have been done for there. So that was a pretty good time assessment there, I think. Boy, some of these get tricky, man. And that right there, just what in the hell? That wasn't there before, you know? Like, oh, there are moments. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot that it actually stays, like it maintains your progress. That's nice. I forgot about that completely. But now I hear this thing, I'm like, are you in here with me? Like, do I have to dodge you while I'm in the dark in this claustrophobic area of mystery? And here we go. So start going, bro. Start scanning crap. Just gotta move on. It's fast. Go fast. Get it open. No. But then this is like, oh Jesus. Yeah, this part even it's making my hands sweat now, and I'm not even playing. But like, it's making me nervous as hell. Bam. That was clutch. Right? And look at where they put it, right? They put it in this place where it's stressful enough where you're like, man, if only I had a little bit more air so I could explore a little bit longer, right? I love it. The thresholds of things are perfect, man. So there you go. Moving that forward as well. This is where I was like, nah. This is where I was like, nah, that's enough for now. This is enough. But yet, oh, I found another hole. Okay, well, but look who's here. Our friend. Creepy. I love it. That was a good one. These were fun. Nerve-wracking sometimes, yes. Fatal. Sometimes. Very likely. But fun. And it being nighttime probably was not helping me right now. But, hey. Progress. I needed progress. Because, here, let's check what the time is. Because 2 hours into this session here, I was like, no, I got to achieve something. This is making me extremely nervous because I know how many... Like, I really had to wiggle my way through there. And look how little light I get from it. That's crazy. So at that point, I'm like, I'm not getting back out of here. Because, like, I mean, like right here. See, like, I feel like I'm getting stuck everywhere. I'm like, oh, this is uncomfortable. Like, I'm like, I can't. There we go. Jesus. I was like, well, I'm like, there's got to be another way through here. Or, like, something that doesn't feel so, I don't know, uncomfortable. But here we are. Found a new spot. Half oxygen. Just got an opportunity here, though, to discover some more before moving on. I always felt like I knew where I was. If I had to bail out, I'd be okay. But there's something about when I get into a zone like this and start scanning, though, I do lose my sense of direction, and I just lose my sense of confidence. Like right here, when I have to panic, I was like, where did I come from again? Like, and then here even, I was like, no, there was a burnt door, I'm pretty sure. And then, okay, I made it out. There's one of these where it is a risk every single time I step through the door. I forget which one it is, but we'll all experience it again together. Well, I'll experience it again. And we are taking radiation here, so should be working on the radiation suit at some point. We're not done exploring here, but see how much clearer it is when you can come down here in the day, bro. Like, I don't know, but there's no rest. You don't have to rest, so I don't know. That's what the lights are for, I guess. See, did I already forget? Yeah, I did. I forgot how I got to the door. What a... Wait, that's a whole different door, isn't it? Or no? Yeah, no, it's the same one. And of course, I'm still going right over the electricity like an idiot. There we go. Plenty of oxygen to do some thorough exploration. I mean, this kind of zones where you don't want to have to come back twice too. Did I forget that? That's right, you scan the stuff that you already have and it converts it. I did forget that. And I gotta make a decision. I guess I won't. I guess the titanium stays. Alright. Where to now, bro? I think you're done here. Look for any switches to activate and stuff like that. Because I don't know what I don't know in here. It's all new to me, so I want to make sure that I have what I need to push this thing on a little bit further, right? Now, pretty hard to miss, though. If we had to come back here. There's a hole in the side there. Where's that go again? Oh, yeah, that's right. It's on the other side of the door. I think I forgot at that moment. That might be why I'm circling it. Just want to give it another double check just in case. Or maybe it's a shortcut to a point that I never fully explored. So, yoinkers. And that's where I would have come from, I'm pretty sure. Doing a double check on the scans. Wait a minute. I do think I... There we go. We got our friend here. I don't think I was here before. So friggin' dark, man. I don't think I was, because this is... Yeah. That's a new spot. And it's right by a friend, too. So away I go. Now what I could have done is... Oh. That was... that was clean. The yellow ladder. Legit... Yeah, it's just another way in. Very nice. So, I'm loading up the mobile vehicle bay here. We got some new pieces here to chase down. We got the vehicle, the propulsion cannon, which... But, bam. Woohoo! I know where this is going to go. Mobile vehicle bay it is. It's now on the side there, fifth item, for us to keep an eye out for. And I think I was excited there because I feel like I have all the pieces I need to pull it off. Is what I was getting excited about there. So let's just convert some pieces here. Deal with inventory. And bam. Mobile vehicle babe. Baby. Another milestone. I can't wait. Somewhere new. We could go somewhere new. Woohoo! Oh, that's right. I had a bunch of stuff in here. I think I forgot about this stuff. I mean, I did right now. I was like, why wouldn't I have moved this stuff? Oh, I think I kept the stuff here just like for the stuff I needed access to in order to do combos, in order to make other things. That's clearly the only thing you could do with that. I'm saying it's like for efficiency, so I don't have to go to the locker tunnel. It was just the stuff to make batteries or water or something like that. But I didn't have all the pieces. I would put the rest of them here so that when I got them, I could combo them up and make things. Okay, everyone gets the point, man. You have to keep explaining it. All right, so what's next? We're going to try to figure out this mobile bay. And there's like a drop there, so I was like, okay. So I dropped it. I was like, wait, what? Wait, that can't be right. How do I make this thing do the thing? Do the thing. Try that again. Bind quick slot. No, I don't need to do that. Just like, I was like, just use it. I need you to... Okay. I guess I did. Does it work when you do that? I don't remember. But clearly... Wait, what am I doing right now? Trying to figure out how to friggin' launch this thing. That's how. That's what. Did I drop it again by accident? Oh, dear lordy. No, it's still there. Should be in water to deploy. Vehicle bay. Back in the water we go then. And then boop. Now it worked. Okay, I don't know what I did differently there, but bam. We got our friends ready to go. Ready to do some work. Vehicles. There it is.
Safe mode of transport.
Exciting times.
Remember that swimming is good for your glutes.
Give me it. Pet, pet, pet. Nice sea moth. Put it in the water. Whee! I was excited. It's the speed of it. The ability to get oxygen. It just helps things move forward so nicely. Ooh. There's these upgrades to think about and work towards. That was way more than I would have assumed was going on here. I don't think I remembered much of this or any of this, but I was like picking out the pieces. I'm like, I don't know, I want to explore. I don't really want to attack things. I just want to make sure I don't die when I go deeper. I want to explore, and I want storage, of course. So storage module got added as a 6th item there on the right, which you can't see. There we go. So we have something new to aim for. And I'm like, why am I swimming back? Why am I not parking right by home? Whee! Where are we with time? And so now we're at 10 minutes left. I think we'll do another raw footage here. We'll get through this inventory management. I think I'm looking for the pieces that I need in order to do the upgrades. There's a possibility of that. So bam. Need some more titanium. Left some behind because of course I was converting things I couldn't pick up because my inventory was full. I love that pin system so much. Did I say that already? I'm pretty sure you say that every time. It's true. It's true though.
This is Officer Keenan, Light Pod 19. The captain is gone. I have assumed command. The last thing the captain did was give me coordinates for dry land. We regroup 1.5 kilometers southwest of the crash site. Stay together and good luck. This message will now repeat.
Rendezvous
That voice sounds familiar.
selected.
Or maybe it just might be,
Transmission origin coordinates downloaded.
it might be my
Signal location
experience
uploaded to PDA.
from a year and a half ago though. That's why he sounds familiar to me, but the voice actor of that voice, I feel like I've heard it somewhere else before though. So far. So dark. Also keeping the lights on, bro. Alright, we got the lightweight high capacity tank. I'm going to swap that in on the right because I need it. I don't remember what the modification station is though. Oh, I mean I do now. I think I'm confused as to what a modification station is here in order to make these things. You know, might be what's going on there. We got some Cyclops pieces coming in, which is nice. But in any case, I'm pinning them because it doesn't hurt to look for the resources now while we're out there. Some of my favorite stuff to do is to go in here and like repick the task for the next half hour, you know? And every half hour, just cycle this out and figure it out. Yeah, there we are. I think I'm looking at it right now. I'm like, wait, what? So there's interior rooms. There's like some other stuff I got to do. I probably got to expand the habitats. That's why some of these things might be blocked. So there's a good chance the next 1 or 2 raw footages are going to be about getting this figured out because naturally I want to upgrade the CMOS so I can push the game further and faster. So we got 3 or 4 minutes left. I'm suspecting I'm going to have to go and chase down the next file because this one's coming to an end and I'm probably going to achieve very little from here. Yeah, just catching up on some codexes and the logs, which we'll listen to together.
I need you to stay calm. We're not in immediate danger.
Where are the rescue teams?
The Aurora didn't make it.
So, where are the rescue teams?
They're dead, ma'am. We have rendezvous coordinates, but the routes are radiated.
So, what are you going to do?
I'm head of human resources, ma'am. This is not my expertise. But the PDA says if we can find some lead, we can make radiation suits.
Out there! I am not setting foot outside this life pod without the proper protection.
Don't worry. I'll go.
HR on the move.
What are you doing?
You were gone so long. I thought you drowned.
Put the flare down.
I was going to try and attract someone's attention.
That's not a distress flare. Stop waving it around like that. You'll catch the fuel line.
Oops. Oopsie doopsie. HR was safer out there, huh? Kabloom, kablamo, kabang, kabye. All right, let's get to the next file. 4 hours. We got a 4-hour raw file here. I wonder how much I'm actually going to achieve. Well, I got the sea moth now, man. We're going deeper and further with much less fear because I'm like, I don't know, I could probably ram into things. No. I like how it becomes like this casual. I don't know. You kind of what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? like you're on like a tourist attraction ride kind of thing through these biomes. You get to do this smooth sailing in one single line for a long period of time, right? You're not going up and down. That right there, yep. That's a big boy. That's a new one, isn't it? Pretty sure it is. Oh, and there's the Reaper Leviathan. Sound in the distance. Yeah. Got these scaly bastards to watch out for. They can definitely be aggressive. As well, I may or may not want to make them my pets someday. And they persist for quite a while. But, you know, you're in the sea moth now. Nothing to fear.
100.
But I do have to scan them.
Efficiency decreased.
So that becomes the risky adventure of the moment. I'm like, can I outswim it? I feel like I could probably outmaneuver it. Let's go. Scanny scan. Let's go. Give me some distance. And what the hell is that? Oh, I forgot about those eel things. It's like, what's that blue thing down there? That's not one of those other thingamajigs. The jellyfish dude, the thingamajigs. There's another one to your left, bro.
Detecting volcanic
There we go.
activity and
The bone
certain
shark.
unusual electromagnetic signatures in the region.
I lost my thing, by the way. That's my panic right there. I was like, but does it not tell you where it is? That's like the light was throwing it off. That was some panic. I was like, oh no. If they don't, then I'm doomed. I didn't expect that, by the way. I don't know. Maybe I thought that it auto-entered for some reason at that moment. It's like, why did I ram into it? I don't know. Panic. Anyways, that's it. We got a new place to investigate. We got something really deep. I think we've gone like 1 to 110, maybe, you know? So now it's like, okay, here we go. It's 300 it is then. The bulb? There's a bulb something? Bulb biome or something? Yeah.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
I didn't expect to hear that, by the way. Because I'm like, oh, really? So there's still like, this isn't even how you get further? Well, because you need the upgrades. You need the enhancements. And then makes you aim for that as well. But see how the game does this? It's like, yeah, you're going to have to get out and swim it, bro. Or don't do it right now. Go do something else. But if you want to move things forward...
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Yeah, those sounds were... Bro, pull up. Wait, why am I going deeper down? Pull up. I'm trying. I think it was backing up, but it was like... I don't know what's going on there. Anyways, and then I'm also being attacked. So, like, naturally, I'm going to do a full bailout here and rethink this. Because I'm like, well, then how do you get down there if you got enemies? They'll attack your sea moth. So is this something you're not supposed to do right now? And I think the coward wins this day. It seems like I was convinced it wouldn't, but no, it seems like maybe I was like weighing the whole. Maybe I just got to find that advanced piece first, right? Get the pieces I need in order to do that, and then we can come back around to it. And then I found this thing. And got to weigh my options again because we got the electric dudes there. And, well, part of me is like, I don't know, is there an opening? If there's an opening, I'll... Because see, like, the depth distance from a design perspective again, how they do it. They're like, this was closer, though. And your hull is not going to be at risk. And it's going to be close enough that you can probably bail, swim into something, hide from the enemies. There's a data pad over there. And it's just enough to pull you. You got to go. You got to go, bro. You got to go. So here we are. Taking some risks. Get some new footage to comment over. And, like, we're actually getting some progress here. Oh, that's right. Part of me was like, okay, wait. How do I fix my dude? I have this repair thing. I didn't know how to use it. As you can see, I'm doing nothing. I literally don't know what I'm trying to do or how to, like, I knew I was, and this happened for longer than it should have. As you can see, I'm just going to leave it in. Because I was like, what is it? What do I not have? Why can't I fix this? But this is going to be the death of me if I don't. Yep. Facts. Facts speak truth. So, bailout time, or at least not in the danger zone. I'm like, okay, let's figure this out first. Let's not do it in the deep end, just in case. Like, part of me is like, okay, but what if this explodes and then I'm down there and I can't swim back up? You know, I was thinking ahead. All right, I was like, But I'm seeing it smoking, and I'm like, no, 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 no. There has to be a way. Oh, was I trying to laser torch it? I think that's what I kept doing wrong. For some reason, I kept grabbing the wrong tool. Is that what it did? Like right here. What do I have in my hand? Correct me if I'm wrong, but number 4, that's the welder. I'm pretty sure, right? 5 is like... Probably. Oh, lordy. Wait, did I actually figure it out? Power is going down. Wait, do I figure it out? Laser cutter. I'm hovering over it. That's me smacking my forehead and cursing at myself. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And then I'm like, repair tool. 5, not 4. I'm like, hey, huzzah. You'd think that only happened now, though, but it didn't. I did it more often than I should have. I don't know what it was. It's just the shape of the tool, or I kept I don't know, I would slot it into the... I'd keep swapping, like, where they were located, and then I get confused that way. Who knows? Who knows? It is what it is. Just cut around it, but no. I'm just letting you know how I make these games more difficult for me. I increase the difficulty setting on these games myself. All right, let's get back down there then. And there it is. So pinpointing the thing I got to make a run for, assuming I'm going to get chased.
Passing 100
And
meters. Oxygen
going for
efficiency
it.
Decrease. Passing 200.
Kablamo.
Oxygen
I said
efficiency
kablamo,
greatly
kablamo,
decreased.
kablamo. Why? No. Still relatively safe. Nothing around here
Acquired.
to really worry about. So, and we got a safe zone. So in I go. Let's go for it. This was always exciting. Like new places, to find, and the secrets. And this door was an accident that I kind of stumbled on this because I didn't have a light, and I think I got lucky that I noticed that I could open that. So quiet, but it looked so foreboding when we first got here, didn't it? Those enemies around and whatnot. And now it's like, it's not that bad. Yeah, I already got a snack machine early in the game,
30
bro.
seconds.
Okay, now got this thing though, which was a power transmitter. All right.
New blueprint acquired. Oxygen.
That was actually dangerously low. How'd I get that low? I mean, they gave me the warning, but I was like,
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I feel like I wasn't that far away from getting oxygen again. That's, well, my bad. But they keep it just out of reach. You gotta go into the danger zone. I guess I want to do the scanning of all the open spaces. What's going on here? Is it jammed? It was not jammed. Oh. Did I not have a... Oh. I think this was one of those objects where I was like, oh, I feel like this should have been way more valuable than it was. Way more valuable. We'll get there, but I might as well talk about it now because there'll be context, and
Acquired.
these will be shorter cuts. So, well, I mean, this entire run will be a shorter run because we can just get to those moments. But in hindsight, because I'm looking at them now going, I was so excited to get that because I was like, oh man, thank God my water problems go away. Are you kidding? Like, yes, please.
30
But man,
seconds.
not only is it like a massive unit that you got to build, right? I forget how many resources it takes, but it takes an entire room, doesn't it? Isn't that the thing I'm pretty sure that's the thing I'm thinking about. Or is it the rectangle thing? I might be thinking of two different things. Both of them I felt were useless. They shouldn't have been. Useless because of how long it would take for them to output a water or something like that. It was something like that. And another one you could put bio stuff into. Yeah, I think that was it. And then I don't know, it was okay, but I don't think it saved you that much time for having those items, I guess is how I would put it. I mean, efficiency in the sense that you go back to base, you could just do it all there, but it's like, yeah, but you're usually not in your base. You're usually exploring very deep places, very far away, and you're nowhere near being able to access those efficiency points, right? Unless you could teleport, but you can't. So, yeah, it was a weird one. I guess you could set up other smaller, outposts, right, with these things, and I suppose there's always a purpose for it. It's just for the cost. Nah, just take stock. Or just do short rotations. There I am trying to get a scan of the creature before I leave. Very dangerous. Did I bounce because of the oxygen? I certainly did. And oh wow, I got nervous there. I was like, where's my thing? All right, well, I'm probably not leaving here until I get a scan of those creatures at this point. Really? You're going to leave without getting a scan? Nonsense. Always reaching with a scan like way before, right? But I'm like, I don't know. I need things in my codex, man. So quiet, so dark. But there's like a delight. I mean, I love that your sea moth can put light down in the area that you can explore too. So you have to take advantage of that as you go. Look at these, like, because where else is this light going to come from, right? So useful. And it was always like a way for me to guide myself back to knowing where the sea moth was. Just aim for the light. Swim towards the light. Did I get that thing in my codex or not? I feel like I didn't complete that scan. Bam. Some more loot. Oh yeah, the scanner icon's coming up in the bottom right there. And I wasn't using it. Feel like I'm stuck right there. I think I might have been panicking a little bit. Maybe a little hidey hole to protect yourself from the eels. It's possible. What in the hell am I trying to do right now? I feel like was I just trying not to get tracked by these things? I don't know, but my oxygen is definitely suffering for it. I'm like, I don't think I got anything done in that rotation. My scanner was going though. There was something to scan back there. Maybe it's like in hindsight, I remember noticing it, and so now I'm like, how late did I notice that icon in the bottom right flashing, telling me to scan something? I guess longer than I thought. It's my answer there. No, I might still be convinced that I missed stuff, and I'm trying to be thorough about it. So, oh yeah, I know. See, I'm definitely, yeah. Yeah, I knew it. Bro, just commit. Just commit, bro. Just commit, bro. You're fine. Commit. I'm like, was there a safe place I could maybe get to where they'd pass by and I'd be able to scan? But nah, you just gotta be persistent about it. And I'm not gonna go back for that thing, huh? The thing that you could scan back there. Okay, fine. I can't do anything about it now. It's the past. Clearly it didn't get me stuck. But I think I'm bouncing. Yeah, I missed it. I could see things in hindsight now that I just didn't notice. Or maybe am I realigning? Please, please. Please tell me that I'm not letting it go. Was it here? Was it this pile? Wow, I'm just as curious as you are at this point. No, moving on. All right then. We get a little bit deeper here. Oh yeah, that's for the one pod that sunk to the bottom. Very dangerous one. Very, very dangerous. Look at all the bone sharks. Insane. It's just not the time, bro. Yeah, might be a home trip there or what? Look how far away that one is. Damn, 2,300 meters away. Am I committing? I guess let's fast forward a little bit. There we go. We've been here though. No? Yeah, number 6. That's where the session started. This day's session. What was that noise? Just running into schools of fish, you know? Take them out of the pool. Darn would be proud. They swam into me. I didn't swim into them. I was perfectly still. Alright, found a new thing to explore nearby. Looking for, now that I can be in this thing safely, do the scouts right there and bop. I just saw a little hole that I could go into. But wait, isn't this where... Wasn't I here and this goes up to the ladder shaft? Am I crazy? What? Why'd I come out the ass of the sea moth right there? Also, yeah, I didn't expect to be chased there though right away. That was nerve-wracking. That was my definitely choked on my heart there for a sec. But like, it's right under you, bro. Yeah. He's out there. He's out there. Nice. Is he clipping through the board? Is that what happened right there? I remember there being a point where something strange was happening with one of the monsters. It was very literally clipping. It was like stuck in the board, something like that. Oh, we got this bloodsucker here, which didn't want anything. Didn't want. Dude, okay. Not sure. Maybe it was afraid of the shark there. Oh, I got stuck. Oh, well, this made me a little bit nervous because my sea moth was down there. But I guess I jammed myself into the thing. All right. Well, that wasn't bad. Okay. I was wondering what happened there. I mean, I know what happens to them as well. So, also, did my sea moth look damaged to you? I feel like I saw some black smoke coming out of it. No, okay, it's in this building here. Yeah, so I come into here and it's like, wait, so I get all the way in here, but I can't do anything. Maybe it's just like a hidey hole, just in case you're being chased or something. You can get, I don't know, you can hide in there while the shark's after you. I'm not sure, but gonna be thorough about it. Saw all the stuff on the ground. Like, pretty sure it's all scrap. No? Go check, man. Nothing to fear, except fear itself. What? That's fear. Oh, look. We got another funky one. in vertical mode, getting all ballerina on us. All right, but see right there, like, but I see the shadow over me, and I'm like, I know it's after me, man. How do I get the scan in? Bam. But wait, the little thing too is scannable. I'm pretty sure it was 2 items. Oh man. Past me. Yikes. Yeah, they are aggressive bastards. That's for sure. Yeah, I guess I'm not going to go back for that PC there. Look at him. He's like, nah, get out of my space. This is my nesting ground. Darwin be with you. Darwin be with you as well. Go get it. Done. And then hidey hole. Reprieve. There you go. And then go get it, man. Don't be a coward. Just take it and go. Loot run, man. Come on, man. Some more loot. I need the titanium. We're going to be building a lot. So, damn. Inventory full. Story of my life. But look, definitely something in there. I love it. Give you a little bit of a taste. Bro, get out of there. Get out of there. There's nothing else in there for you. Fun. Oh, memories. Good times. Good times. We're had. See, at this point, I know my... Yeah, right here. This is where I'm like, oh, great. But at this point, it's like my inventory is full. I really shouldn't have been persisting this because, you know, you get in here, you're going to be scanning things and taking stuff. And then not having space for it. And you're going to be leaving titanium behind, right? So, I really should have just been bouncing. But I did not expect that at all. God damn. Made me clench up. That was so good. I don't know if it was programmed to do that or if it was like... Yeah, because now it's stuck in this area right here, I think. I think it clipped into the space. That's my only experience. Because, like, my memory of it is, like, it's not there when I come back later or something. But... Or maybe it is. Maybe it was programmed to do that. Or it gets stuck in that space and then you kind of go in through that hole in the wall. I think I just saw it. I think I need to scan this blood one right here. It might be what I'm after. But there's that hole in the wall right there. Yeah, right there, bro. Just put a light into it. Go for it. Just backseat gaming myself here. Because I try to be like so careful, you know, about my parking job, and then this asshole comes around and completely messes up
Detecting increased foreign
my
bacterial
setup.
levels in the water.
I
Performing
think,
a self-scan
is it
is
because the lights were on?
advised.
I think there's one that attacks when the lights are on, but is that the warper? Is it attracted to lights? There's something like that for one of these, or maybe it's all of them. When the lights are on, they get antsy. No. I think it's the warp. The warpers, in particular, want energy. Like they got this thing to energy. I think so. We'll face it in the future. Talking about the future again. Finally inside, after I exited coward mode. Take that map off the goddamn screen. What is wrong with you? It's so annoying. So useless. The light. Put the light on. Now I know how you all feel. For most of my runs. Jesus. Alright. I mean, I just don't want him, a Spitfire here, pushing his way through here without me being prepared for it, you know? Making me extremely nervous. Hey.
New blueprint acquired.
Alright.
New blueprint acquired.
And is he still in there? Yes, saying, hi, what's up, hidey ho. Alright. I think this is a sign of just come back later, or no. But do you still want to stick around here? Is that what we're doing? Looking for another entrance. You've already done that one, so there's nothing there. There's nothing on this side. I think this is a new one. Yeah, it is. No, this is the one he's stuck in. But am I actually going in there? Oh, I'm going in there with a knife. I am. I absolutely am. Did I get it, or am I dead? Am I gonna die here? I forget. I don't know where it is. I don't see it. It's stuck. I'm panicking. He's panicking. We're all panicking. I just want to investigate this area. It's your fault. You shouldn't have gotten stuck in here. Oh. Yeah. I guess that happened. Oh, that death music reminded me of Mass Effect for some reason right there. I'm not sure why. I mean, Mass Effect sort of has a similar sound effect to it, but I don't think I ever considered that. Like, I never thought of that sound. Yeah, this is me panicking that my sea moth is left behind. The error of my ways was very quickly realized the error of my ways. 400. I'm like, what am I trying to unstuck myself? What am I trying to do right now? Oh, am I gonna rage quit? What am I doing right now? Yeah. Oh, I'm looking at a rollback. I think I went and reloaded a save.
Welcome aboard,
But I
Captain.
wasn't usually saving in this game. That's the problem. Oh, does it auto save? Is that what it was doing? Well, we're about to find out because I legit don't. Oh, wow. I got lucky. I got lucky. I don't know if it auto saved or I saved. I'm gonna like tap forward, but like that seemed really close by. Did I save before going in? Part of me, I'm gonna roll back to see what happened here. I did. I saved before I went in. Smart bastard. Okay, good. Good. Okay, that wasn't me. Yeah, okay, so the knife is not the way to go, or you get the better knife, and then it is the way to go. There's definitely a way to go with the knife. Or I just couldn't have, like, I shouldn't have been spamming the way I was spamming. There had to be a better way to do that, you know? Look at those. Just two friends, just hanging out. Great, now I got a bloodsucker in there as well. Well, like, you know, in my head, I was like, right now, I'm like, but I saved. Why the hell didn't I just try again? You just save scummed it. No, I bounced. Peace out. I don't know why, but I did. Hey, this is like a press F8 to report bugs and give feedback. Is that because they knew that the thing was stuck in there? I'm not sure. That just randomly popped up? Did I press something to make that happen? I'm not sure. Seemed oddly coincidental though, didn't it? But anyways, my inventories are full in any case, so I was like, we know where it is. We can always head back. Inventory management, reading up on the codexes here, alien containment. Some intriguing stuff around here. I was like, ooh, can you make food? Like, I was like, oh man, it'd be nice if I could have like an aquarium where stuff is just constantly populating and then I can just pull from it instead of having to go and find it out in the wilds. But I'm like, but it's never really difficult to do in the wilds, you know? There's an abundance of roaming food out there, right, that you can get. So the ant peel here. So you find out about like the whole thing that it sticks to the, like it's attracted to electricity. All these little you kind of have to read these things. I mean, yeah, you'll learn by experience. Like some things will just happen. You're like, oh, okay, it does that one thing. But if you read about it beforehand, you can be better prepared, you know, about how to. There it is. Consistent with high light sensitivity, likely for hunting of luminescence prey in low light environments. Large eyeballs. Oh, so it's like it just dawned on me. Generally slow and unresponsive as a means of energy conservation, they will act with uncompromising speed and aggression against any threat in their territory. May be distracted by light sources. I knew there was something else. It was kind of still in there. May be distracted. So you set the flare. I was like, would I ever use a flare in this game? Why did it only hit me after I cleared the entire game? It's like you throw a flare down, and they get distracted by the flare. That might have been, maybe I was thinking it, but then I don't end up doing it, because then at the same time I'm like, oh, but I can just keep the lights of the sea moth on, but I think they ram it or something. They keep ramming it. Anyways, we got ourselves a poster, so that's exciting, right? Mex against aliens. Natural Selection 2. I'd watch it or play it if that's a video game. That looks like fun. All right, what are we doing right now? Food management. Yes, looks like. And then back out there with the sea moth. What are we up to? Back to the same place? Different? This was the other place we went to. No, same place. And it's not here anymore, right? Or is that the body right there? Am I crazy? Did I just went past the body? But it's dead? It was. It absolutely was. Did I not see it? I don't think I did, because I surely wasn't moving as if I recognized what that was. What was wrong with me? What the hell? I lucked out there, because I definitely haven't saved for a while again. There it is. There it is. Just hanging out, just snapping. Ah, oh, geez Louise. Well, coming here in the day, huh? What a difference it makes. Holy crap. Oh, there it is. There's the, well, I'm coming back for revenge, bitch. Yeah. But this time, I come with a plan. And the plan is... Oh, shit. But I believe I'm stuck right here because I'm trying to back out. And I'm like, where is the outie? I need the outies. Because I'm like, well, if you're stuck in there, I am not. Except when his head, like, Clips in right there. Clips out of the wall. Dark Souls style. Jesus. Anyways, I feel pretty convinced that I can pull this off and take advantage of this mess. Making zero contact for some reason. But it definitely made contact on me. Yeah, it's got like the entire hull of this thing is like armor at this point for some reason. Room. And aim for its ass. Like I wouldn't be attacking its fucking mouth, you idiot. God damn it, man. It's like, okay, wait. Am I committed or am I a coward? I got the power of safe scum on my side right here, though. So... No, do your thing. Do one wrong, like, glitch there, and it's coming out to get me. Thank God it's an idiot, too. Got him! Pretty sure that was your... No, that wasn't it yet? That wasn't your death scream? I heard a different sound there, though. What am I doing right now?
30 seconds.
Oh, my oxygen? But oxygen is the easy part. It's the health that's not the easy part, man. Get out. See, I keep getting stuck. It's terrifying. That should do it. Victorious. I am the king. It's the ocean. Die, bitch. God. I might have overdone it. My rage, the blood rage was upon me. Okay, stop. Have I already been here? Because like the thing was cut open. Yeah, I think it was just the other side. It was the door was only openable for them by this side or something. But it is disorienting.
30 seconds.
Like literally no reason to go back there. I gave myself my own reasons. Completely unnecessary. Oh, this blood thing for some reason it's not attacking anything. I can't scan it, so I'm not sure what was going on with that one. Maybe I already scanned it, but why it wasn't attacking me is strange. Did I cut that door? Am I crazy? Oh, no, I did. Yeah, I've been here. And then it's the down. Yeah. So, redundant. Take the map off, man. Why? Why did I have it on for so long? Anyways, we went through the middle door here. Oh, that's right. I didn't squeeze my way to the bottom where it feels like I shouldn't be going because it feels like you get stuck. Actually, there literally is nothing at the bottom. So there's this spot right here, which I believe I did. I got that piece over there. Doing one last thorough check. And I think we're out of here. So definitely redundant. Do I go into a new area? Time will tell. We have this gorge here. And then, whee! That's a visual I remember using many times. It's got such a nice, like, hey, go this way. Look at this corridor right here. Just go down this way. See where it takes you. Go explore. Such an inviting access point. It just looks so different at night, you know? The moon pool.
New blueprint acquired.
Necessary. It's gonna take a while to get everything though, but I guess it is this zone is where maybe I was finding this stuff and then I bailed on it. A lot of nice resources here though. Look at this one. That gives you oxygen, right? Am I crazy? I think it does. But it's also an indication that like there's a massive contraption built through the biomes, like in the planet. Like this machine is so large that there's these vents that are the oxygen vents, like they're, I don't know, creating some sort of like a distribution system, you know? I like that the fish just gets pulled in, that they animated that, you know? This is fun. Unnecessary, but nice little attention to detail there. More nighttime exploration
Maximum depth reached.
at 200
Hull
meters.
damage imminent.
So, we've reached our limits again. But I'm determined to go to a new location.
Warning.
So we got this
Maximum
bulb
depth
area.
reached. Hull damage imminent.
And now I know how to repair the hull. Although I'm looking at my quick link system down there, and I don't know why it's empty. Was that the reload? I don't. I'll see it in post at this point, like when I edit this part. But it's like the, I don't remember when I would have wiped that out myself, but I also don't know why it would wipe it. Oh, there it is. What the hell? Oh, it's why I meant the shortcuts in the sea moth versus when I'm out there. Wait. Confused myself there for a moment. It's just super dark. We're just gonna pass the super dark parts where I'm just like navigating around aimlessly, because just get into a place of safety so I can repair the sea moth before continuing. But we are, it looks like, in exploration mode, and I just need resources. Everything always comes down to I just need more resources, because I can't upgrade these things without more resources. But again, if you want the rare stuff, you gotta go to these spots right here. What the hell hit me there? But I have no idea what hit me there. But I guess it was time to peace out. Made me nervous enough because my health is getting kind of low. I don't know why I'm not saving more often. That's actually, I'm not quite sure what's wrong with me right now. This guy's right on our asses though. I'm pretty sure if I turn off the lights, no, it wouldn't, like, it doesn't attack the sea moth. I forget how this works. Bam. Massive debris field right here. But I bet you my inventory's full. Nah, how did I know that? Jeez. Such a greedy bitch. It's such a nice, look at this. Yeah, but see, I didn't know where I was right here. Right? It's it's a nice, clean, shallow area. It's like a sand, beachy kind of spot, and it's so peaceful here, so chill. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. And there's like a massive line of stuff to gather here. But, scanning. I'll do the scanning, of course. Well, this is a duplicate, and then inventory's full ×2, that kind of thing. Did I not notice that? I'm not sure. But for some reason, I keep going. Well, I mean, they could be new pieces, right? And then I'd have to put these to memory, though. But I'm literally just looking for new things while I'm here. But knowing what I know from End-ish game, where I needed more stuff, it sort of sucks. Yeah, see, at least I get stuff behind, and if I think it stays there. If I come back, oh wow, I just noticed that was a massive titanium. Did I ever come back here to drill those things? I don't think I've ever drilled anything on the surface here. So, there might have been, maybe I did. Did I? I remember going deep to do the driller stuff, but it's right there. That might be like your, hey, titanium is going to run out in this section and you're going to need a lot of titanium, so like maybe let's put some of these titanium, what are they called? Titanium resource, what, the hubs? The hubs, what the hell are these things called? Deposits, right? The ore deposits, where there's a bunch of them in there. I still think you should be able to build on these things. Just a little small habitat would be nice. Okay, we got some inventory food management for a couple minutes here that I've been tapping through, but nothing significant has happened, just to let you know. And so you can see the time at the top there, where we're at, from a raw footage perspective. Okay, picking some biome opportunities here and seeing what resources I need and seeing if I can start stacking them. I already got 6 items in there, so cleaning them up here. Modification station, but see, I had it selected, but I'm like, yeah, but where do I even build this thing? I still don't know where to build it. So I'm like, okay, let's take a couple steps back. Let's start working on some of these rooms, but I got the multi-purpose room. It's like, how did I miss the multi-purpose room? Like, I really need that multi-purpose room or none of this is getting done, right? So even right now, I'm like, I actually don't know where I needed to go to get that multi-purpose room. I don't remember. If it's like, it's literally in this unique spot, it's possible. Because I feel like I don't remember anything I would have missed right now outside of not going to the Aurora. I probably put off going to the Aurora longer than I should have. Actually, I'm kind of getting that memory now, as I probably did. I don't think we're going to get to the Aurora this episode, folks. We're going to be working on this base thing possibly, but like, how far can I go without the multi-purpose room, right? So there's a good chance this 4 hours raw footage here is going to be me just seeing how far I can go, but oh, that's right, I'm going to start messing with the platforms. This is where I start to hit a wall, I think, right? Because I try to put the items down, and then it's like, well, they're not clicking on. I'm like, what am I doing wrong here? How do I add on to, like, it's saying red now? I'm not sure, but it's green up there. So I'm like, how does this work? There's gonna be a lot of that, folks. I actually had to look up a video for this. I had to look up a tutorial to how to make this work because I just couldn't. My brain just couldn't wrap around where I was getting stuck here. And so we're gonna move past this because you're gonna see a lot of mistakes. For example, I built it here and I'm like, wait, so now I built this thing, but I can't build a tunnel to it. I'm like, well, where do I put this friggin' thing? And I'm like, it won't go anywhere. I know it probably needs an opening. I'm like, I don't know how far do I go. Nothing's working. It was frustrating. Let's just like fast forward a little bit here. Okay, so then I did learn that, you know, you can dismantle things though. And I was kind of happy about this right here. You get all those pieces back. So I was like, okay, well, that's okay then. I'm like, do I have to take off the door? Wait, what am I doing right now? So am I thinking that I'm going to deconstruct the entire thing because I'm going to have to move it or something? And I was like, oh, I'm going to have to take everything out of the lockers and move it. And yeah, as you can see, it took a long time. But I did find a place where I could build this. And I was like, well, I just want to know how this works. Man. Yeah, so at this point, I had looked up a tutorial real quick to find out like what I was getting wrong. There's like an alignment. Things have to face a certain way. And there's like something that once you know it, it's not so bad. But then at this point, I was like, okay, well, maybe I'm going to move to like more shallow areas. Just, I don't know. I was trying to like, I want to make a cool place where like I could make this thing pop above water so that I could exit it, but it would be above the water. I was like, could you do that? Is there like a shallow enough place where you might be able to do something cool like that, where you had a garden on something that's just clipping the surface? That's what I was trying to do, because I'm like, I want to have that view where like you can kind of see the sky. And I know it's like Subnautica. You're just like, why wouldn't you want to see what's under the water? Well, because you're always under the water. And I was like, it'd be cool if you can go from under the water to like your living conditions is like you're in a place where you're seeing the sky. That's all. That's all I asked for. So I found this like shallow area here. Now it had its own problems for building, which I might run into, and I don't remember which one is like the mistake, or I don't know. I work these things out, but it is a bit of a mess of like building. It's probably the next 3 hours of this raw footage right here actually is me rebuilding this absolute mess. But see, now I get this thing done. I'm like, okay, we're kind of getting there. I just got to get some power on this thing, the solar panel. Try to get it designed relatively well. Still getting more supplies, putting in the hatch, and pop! Yay, we got a new home! And I see stuff that I'm not, but there we go. We got an extra fabricator, which is, I'm like, oh, that's kind of helpful, right? Like, because I'm starting to think of like, oh, I could build a lot further than my pod though, because like that would make sense. But there's this here, like the scanning of stuff. I'm like, okay, well, when I'm low on some items, I suppose that could come in handy. I didn't know how it would work yet, but that's why I was building them. I could explore a little bit, pop, something like that. I was like, only one? Like one? Like area? With a bunch of deposits or what? There's like one over here. So I thought that was kind of neat. Anyways, I don't know how often I use this, like thinking back on it, but just because you generally stumble on this stuff anyways, you know? And so like the value of this starts to go down if you explore a lot like me, because you just take everything you see. You don't take everything strategically. You just take everything you see, and you just go back and forth as often as you have to in order to have all of it. You just need all of it all the time. Now there's like the rare stuff that, yeah, it definitely helped like point me in the right direction. But anyways, I didn't think this was useful for now, is kind of what I was deducting here. I was like, okay, well, I guess I don't need it now, and the resource, it's like too many resources to keep up right now because I'm in early game and I kind of need to move this thing on. I think a bunch of resources were falling to the bottom there, weren't they? Or I forget how that works. I think it just stops deconstructing until you have enough space. So we got the moon pool now. Just got stuff everywhere. This is such a chaotic mess right now. It's insane. So that's still not in the right space because I'm not sure what I'm trying to figure out here. The multi-purpose, I think, is where I'm trying to find a place for it, but I can't. All right, so put the scanner room back, but again, maybe I didn't check a tutorial because clearly I still don't know what the hell I'm doing. Anyways, or maybe I do, and I'm just going back and forth because of positioning of things. I'm not sure. Everything looks like chaos right now. All right, getting some lockers in here. I guess at this point I just want stuff done so I can move on. I'm not sure. Damn, I'm trying to be as perfect as I can with the positioning here, but it doesn't feel like, see, and then it doesn't work. It's like, oh man, I'm like, it's nowhere near what the other one is. God, this is such painful setup here, building stuff on curves like this and making it match. Man, things have to match, man. Anyways, I'm just moving a bunch of locker stuff over at this point, like the small lockers into these bigger lockers. But see, I'm still having trouble with making this work. I can see it light up, but I'm like, it's not doing what I want. There we go. Thank God. Thank God. Just do it. Just okay. There we go. So we got 4 of them in here, and it's going to be a lot of just moving things into this new home and deconstructing the lockers on the temporary base, which is annoying because you got to take everything out of the lockers, right? Deconstructing it. It's annoying. It's annoying when you make that mistake. And then I'm like, but man, you could put lockers everywhere. You could put them all up here, and then this could be like the stuff that you need, like close by, so you could just like be efficient about moving things into like the fabricator. And then you can kind of map it in, like you can at least position stuff. It looks a little bit congested there, just a little bit clustered, but I'm not sure if it stays or not. There you go. At least it is for now, from the looks of it. Can this still open? Yes, it can. Perfect. It's overkill. It is right now. I know. But I'm just excited about the opportunities here, man. Of like this massive room of just stuff out there. And it's a scanning room, so I can find more. Yeah. I like the idea of it. That's what I was going for. I'm not sure what I was going for. Just build things. Learn how to make things happen. New radio?
This is Life Pod 7. Coordinates attached. Pod is structurally sound, but the fabricator's bust. Requesting assistance. 7 out.
Good luck.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
That's cool. That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh yeah, and was it that I couldn't label these larger ones and that was bothering me? I feel like maybe I went through that at one point too. I was like, oh, yeah, I guess you could get a label and put a label on the wall. I forget how that worked. It just wasn't efficient and it was clunky and it was in the way. Just these lockers like look cool, but they don't work for me. I'm just trying to organize them into thematic placements, right? Because I think because I can't label them or something like that, I was like, how am I gonna know what's where? And just trying to get everything as close by as possible so that I can just efficiently go through the cycles. I even got a locker just for glass now. Hell yeah. See? I immediately got rid of them. I was like, just empty them out. Boot. Look how clean that looks. Much better. Hell yeah. Look at this. Beautiful. Such a beautiful thing. I mean, I could have moved it over by just a couple more inches, but that's okay. It's working. Precious ore. Pour. Precor. How am I going to do this? Prior. Precious. Just precious. No. Still not. See what I mean? Or plus. Did I seriously call it or plus? No. I did. At least for now. Oh, lordy. And this one is products. I mean, look at all that water now. I never want to think about water. Settled. I got so annoying. Can't have enough lockers. Let's do another row of lockers, baby. Just gonna have to map it out at this point, I think. Yeah. Get the titanium and then go nuts. Bam. 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 3 more lockers. Just like that. Get rid of the big ones. I'm like, part of me was like, did I leave them in? How long did I have them? I don't think I did, though. I really didn't like them. Nothing about them seemed efficient for the space that they took up. So there it is. I mean, if I kept one, I know I eventually I do use them for some stuff, but it's like, it's very specific. And it's clear what it would be. There's just moments, but there's nothing like having labeled lockers along an entire hallway or right beside the fabricator. It's so clean. I mean, literally a locker just for health because you get so much of it from the first aid stations. I think it got out of hand at one point. I think it pretty much gets out of hand. I just stopped going there. I have a locker just for water. Amazing. I will never go thirsty again. So now I'm seeing, so this is throwing me off now because like there's like drones now and there's like, what the hell now? So there's the 4 upgrades that you put in here and like, yeah, but I'm like, ooh, that's a lot of resources again. that we gotta find. But anyways, deconstruct, get those tools back, of course. Oh man, that's right. I knew this problem didn't go away. I still didn't know how to. I didn't. So my next problem was, how do you connect the moon pool? How do you connect the moon pool? I'm gonna have to take another break to do another tutorial about the moon pool. I'm pretty sure. But see, that's where this is how 4 hours go. This is how this time goes. If this was an LP, you likely would have gotten something like, there's no way I'd have been talking. Like, I wouldn't have done multiple episodes on all of you with me just struggling through building. But that being said, I would have done, it depends how like far ahead I record from the audience, right? But the audience generally would have just pointed me in the right direction, and then I wouldn't have gotten stuck for this long. Because like, I just get stubborn on like, but I don't want to look it up. Because if I look it up, I might see things I don't want to see, you know? And then you put that stuff into your search history, and then it starts getting suggested to you, and then I see thumbnails or something, and it's like, I just don't want to see it. And so I push it, but it reaches a point where it's like, nah, I literally don't know what I'm doing, and I've lost an hour. And then that usually is when I'm like, no. And then I was recording this where I knew I was like, I couldn't upload it so that the audience could help me, and I was like, no, I have no choice. I need a creative tutorial about base building in Subnautica. Now, usually I pause for a very long time, so I know that I've done it. But now I'm doing food hunting, I guess. Yep. Just discovered the camera. I still seem slightly confused, but we got a camera here. Control camera. That would have been the discovery of the cameras. I was like, what? I'm in a what? So you could put these like as outposts somewhere and then do recon with these things now. You will eventually like lose them, quote unquote. Could always get them back, I suppose, but there is a range. And so part of me again is like, I do this and I'm like, it's kind of cool, but then I'm also like, but why wouldn't I have just gone myself? Because like the distance isn't so far away that you couldn't have manually gotten to where this thing gets to. But then there's the tactic of you put these somewhere where you got to get to. So there's like a scrap heap somewhere that you are like, I got to go back there because I saw something, I need it. And then so you can like abandon them and they become like sort of like beacons. But then part of me is like, then why don't you just make beacons? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not sure what the full purpose of these things are. Like, unless you build these oops. Shit. Unless you build like these scanner rooms like as outposts like that are on the fringes, and then you use these to of course explore those like crevasses, like the deep crevasses or something like that. And maybe it's in that regard it helps you spot possibly threats that you might not be aware of are there, and so you at least go and check with this thing first. Sure, but I always think about, or you can just take the sea moth and just go there. just go there. Place a beacon. If you want to go back, take a beacon and drop one, and then just leave. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm like too pragmatic or practical when it comes to these things. I'm like, I love the idea of this. I think it's fun. I think it's cute. Hey, maybe for screenshots or like, I don't know, a different way of seeing things, but at the same time, I'm not sure. Or like caves, cave systems or something. Sure, I'm not sure. I think I was trying to figure out how I would use this, is what I was doing. I was like kind of navigating around, and everything I just said out loud now, that was probably going through my brain. Like, what's going on here? I busted one? I don't remember what this is. There we go. Oh, it's coming online. It's the other one. I was switching cameras. Oh, it picked up the camera and messed up the camera? I think it did. It might have. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. Anyways, I got a debris field here. It's like part of me is like, okay, well, I could leave this by a debris field and then I could go towards it, and then, that kind of thing. I'll like, that's the kind of thing I can get over there. But I don't know. You let me know what you think, or if you've ever used this in any specific way. So I do this ping here, and I was like, okay, so now I'm navigating. Now, this is kind of neat. You do the ping. Okay, that might be. I'm kind of training my thought. I'm chaining my thoughts together now as I'm going through it. Where I'm like, okay, well, if you ping the locations, yeah, but these would be on the map, so you could just get. Am I wrong? Is it only these things that can see these locations? No, I think they stay on the map, right? So here's the exploration of the dude into cave systems, but like, is there a light? Yeah, to use camera light. Why am I not turning it on? Probably because I didn't notice. I didn't look down to see the what's wrong with me. But anyways, I see the stuff I need, but really I could have turned on the light. I don't know why I didn't right click. So that might be where I was doing the whole, okay, I leave them behind and then I chase down the thing as a beacon. That's kind of the way I look at it. But again, those stay on the map even when I'm out like this, and it's like, well, then it seems redundant to me, because you can just swim towards them. See, away I go. I need sandstone, away I go. Yeah, pretty straightforward. That's feels creepy and dangerous. It's right by the base though, man. Look, another egg. Boop. It's like it was so close, you know? Well, yeah, but it was in these like cave systems that you were too cowardly to explore because you were afraid of drowning. You did not just take a mushroom. Good lord, man. Oh, that sound. That's good. These eggs were everywhere. I had so many of them. Oh yeah, this takes me right back to the beginning where we got the first exploder fish, because the air bulb thing is down there for breathing. So this guy's doomed. I don't think they spawn back. Maybe they do. Those eggs like grow into new ones or something. I could see that happening. Anyways, bam, everywhere. More loot. I mean, these guys keep a pile going, of course. Yeah, but this is kind of helpful, right? It is. It's kind of neat. I was talking shit.
30 seconds.
I was talking shit about it. It's like, no. That's good. It's good. Look at that, though. Damn. Oh, yeah. Looks like you need different gear, bud. You gotta get out. No bueno. Yeah, see, like, my camera's way over there. I'm like, pfft. I just ignored it because the stuff is everywhere. I could just aim for any one of these sandstone chunks. Move on with my day. My poor little camera just gets abandoned. Poor little buddy. He served its purpose. Yeah, I think all those circles on the map are sort of distracting, though. Do I ever turn that off? Because, what an eyesore. Oh, I didn't have the pieces. There we go. Lubricant. Lead. Kablamo! This was fun to discover. I'm like, ooh. Okay, so like hallways will create themselves if you do it from in here. Okay. Fun. The hooky system. I'm like, the hooky system? Yes, that's what I'm calling it. The hooky system. I was like, okay, let's see how this works.
After weeks without human contact, it is normal to experience psychological discomfort. Research indicates symptoms may be partly alleviated by adopting a pet or anthropomorphizing an inanimate object.
Like the cameras or the sea clyde or the sea moth or the builder units or fish that you find along the way for your aquariums, I guess. Sea moth. Yay. Oh, that's a real big eyesore, though. All those circles on the map, huh? God, that's... Please tell me I'm going to go turn it off. Thank God. Did they just turn it off? Please go away. How do I turn this off? Okay. Oh. Oh, yeah. This happened. For the first time. I was like, what? Oh, because it's nighttime. I was like, now what do you do? When it's, I didn't know. But curious. So again, that's like, you hit that wall again where you're like, okay. So there's another energy system I got to look into here. There's like these solar cells. I'm like, okay, I sort of get it, but what are my options, you know? The game just nudges you over the next line. Food and resource. Okay, we've wiped out the top right there. So what am I going to be thinking about? It's probably the power options, I would imagine. We got the vehicle upgrade console, which is, of course, a necessity. So I can go deeper. Because then I had a challenge, an obstacle at 300 meters that I had to get to. So hoping the hull would have helped me out there. What else we got? Got the computer chip, likely because it's required for the vehicle piece, I suppose. Yes. See, and this is what I mean, is like, so I'm like, oh, but then to make this computer chip, I need to have that other thing, the wire, and then how do I get the wire? I need copper. I need like, and so that's why I usually pin even like the low things, is because I'm working on the system up to the top. Like I'm trying to get the one thing that I need. So you need the stuff below it, that kind of thing, a hierarchy of resource requirements. There you go. There's the copper wire. Now I need the computer chip. So we do the computer chip. Bam. And now I need the copper wire again. God damn it. This happened the entire playthrough. Gotta go back until I had everything in one spot. But even that is like, you have so many resources that, you know, even going back to the resource corridor or room was insane. I mean, yeah, the labeled lockers definitely helped, but the back and forth thing got a little crazy. Maybe like a quality of life thing might be something like if you build like this kind of scenario here, where you build lockers around within within a certain distance. Let's say, if you have lockers in that area, all of that becomes an option for you to like immediately. You don't have to walk and get the stuff into your inventory and then go to the fabricator. It just assumes that you did that. That would be nice, right? Like directly adjacent lockers, that kind of stuff. I'm not even saying like a massive room and like all lockers in the massive room. I'm literally saying like maybe 1 or 2 lockers away from the fabricator, or a shelf, or whatever the case might be, right? Those ones are immediately active as components. That'd be such a massive improvement to quality of life. Ooh, I'm going towards the Aurora, am I? Okay. Oh, nice. So the titanium and the inventory is still full. But the nice thing, because I kind of forgot that, is that they do replace it with titanium chunks and leave them inside those containers. That's nice. Lots of scrap, bro. You just come back. Look at that. Gloomy, toxic. Alright, that's a pretty sound, I think. That's the repack sound. But like, I'm like way too close, bro. What the hell is that thing, though? Yeah, I kind of missed it. So of course I have to go investigate. But that's the one that it's like the relative area, I think. Indicator. Number 4. Yeah. Simple enough. Creature decoy. Making inventory room at this point. My bladderfish. I'm sorry I had to kill you. But for what? A health? Are you kidding? For a health kit? Bro. Like, why? No. You can literally get health kits every day that get auto-generated. What a guy. Anyways. But this is kind of creepy. Kind of exiting at night like this, I was like, oh, wow. Like, I could see everything, and then everything just goes black. Terrifying. But as long as you have these guys nearby, you're like, I feel kind of safe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think these and the Reapers, they don't exist in the same biomes. Like, these really are a symbol of peace. I think. I'm trying to remember, maybe there's one zone where there's like, but it's like, they're up at the higher, near the surface, and then you got maybe like it's a really deep area. Kind of got maybe some stuff below it, but it's usually a good bet that you're fine. Alright, so what am I up to now? I went back for Titanium 2. Oh, right, to build this thing. Let's build this thing. What am I trying to do right now? I don't know. Build it. I can't believe I still don't have the multi-purpose. That's crazy. Right here. Okay. Moving things along. I think I kind of want it like when I exit my sea moth, that kind of thing. But I'm like, let's make it efficient. You know, like you exit, you take care of the shit, and then you go down the hall and you get to more shit. Everything is like, keep it tight. Efficient. So I'm not running around a bunch of edges and corners. I just, bam. Bam. I'm like, okay. Now what? I'm like, ooh, pretty. Ooh. Yes, I can color it. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. So working on the color here. I can tap through this. Did I finally turn on the lights? Oh, the power had run out. It's like, it's daytime again. Hey, we can see. It's daytime. I gotta fix this someday. Maybe one day. Anyways, trying to work out the color schema. I mean, I more or less knew what it was going to be. Am I thinking about I am thinking of a name this entire time. I am. Wait, let me see what some of these were. See, we have water gnat. That's that goat. Water goat. The water gnat. I was trying to think of a an insect theme or something like that I could go with these like different units or something. My water bug, red, turtle red. Okay, was I thinking of Pokemon or something like that? Turtle red. See, I wanted to make like the most protected, like the exploring unit. Like this thing was gonna go into the depths, you know. That's all I want. The red turtle. I was like, does that feel right? Well, usually names have to be earned, and so, oh, the gas pod for the gas torpedoes. Kind of forgot that. I'm not sure how often I used it. I can't remember. I never wanted to put myself in a situation where I had to be in a fight, you know? because I was too worried about like what could go wrong if I got stranded, like things got destroyed, and then I was like, well, now I'm dead. Like, which, no spoilers. I mean, there's like unfortunate moments. Oh lordy. All right, so we got some shields and some depths. The hull, right, in the depths. So that's kind of the focus is. Bam, bam. Seems simple enough. You got the slots for it. Make the enhancements, plug and play. More chips, you know the drill. Got to go in there, work from the bottom to the top. Oh, I'm doing some night mode camera action here. But now it's like, man, I can't even see. Did I turn on the light? Probably not. Do I ever learn to turn on the light? I don't know. Am I trying to bring them home? Don't know. I guess so. Because that's coming down. The distance is coming down. I mean, it's a casual jaunt back. I mean, if you treat these things like pets, I suppose, you know, you don't want to lose them. But you can put them in here for some energy recharge. Yeah, okay, that's... I kind of forgot all that. Like, I showed you how often I use this. After. It had its uses, but not vital. Oh, I'm quitting. So the last session ended, and I opened up another file here. But I see the top. It's another 2 hours of footage this session. And I'm not sure where I'm going to go, but I am over the 2 hour mark for the session. And that's going to be a bit of a mess to put together, and I'm not sure how much decent viewing material I would say for your side. I mean, you got some commentary along the way on a lot of exploration, some new zones. I guess it was like some of that cool stuff we went into, the like the debris hulls and stuff like that with some secrecies in them. I'm wondering if there's enough for me to cut around where we can push another 2 hours here and see if I don't get us a little bit further. I'm looking at this shelf right here, and I'm thinking, I know what I'm thinking here because I know what I'm going to do. So I'm looking for a place to build to fulfill that idea I had of like having something built where half of it is over the water. All right, so doing a lot more scanning here, resource gathering, stuff's turning into titanium because of course my inventory is full again. I am looking for the oh, Jesus. I'm looking for the by the way, the storage units is what I think what happened there. I was like, wait, I put storage in this thing. How do I access the friggin' spaces so I can keep on looting? Wow, was I literally screwing up on the repair device again? Probably. But yeah, I feel a little confused there because like I think I'm looking for the storage. Bam. Okay, found it. Huzzah! So I was like, okay, it's okay. I mean, it's at least, it definitely lets you haul some more stuff back, right? I mean, hell yeah. I get behind this. Look at this. Hell yeah. Massive haul here. Lots of resource management. Yeah, this whole episode 2 is literally going to be just me working through the base building pieces here and see if I can move this stuff forward. Every time I go out there, I get more resources, but then I have to reorganize my resources, but I'm not moving things forward because I think I need the multi-purpose room. You know, I don't need it because there's other stuff I can build, you know, but I felt like that was a bit of a blocker. Alright, exploring some new areas. I actually don't know where I am right now, but I have... It's pretty dark here, and I see debris out there, and I got some deposits. I do have a debris piece here. Did I not come check this place in the day, though? I feel like I just came from here. Things look different, man. Yeah, it gets to, like, this dark. It's like, I don't know. Looks the same. Yeah. Yeah, see? Yeah, I was literally here in the day, but I came back because it looks different. That's what happens. That's what happens. Yeah. Disorienting, but look at this. Then I noticed this thing. I'm like, what? It's like, oh, I kind of want to do it because now I got the, you know, I got the thing for it. I mean, I can go a little deeper and hey, exploration. I just saw a hole in that thing though. Did I go inside that thing? Pretty sure there was a door opening. I mean, I would have. And I saw an arm. Yeah, it's open right there. And I saw an arm on the ground there that I don't think I scanned right there. That would be titanium. Backseater again. Yeah. Yeah, there's. Okay, good. Oh, it's a torpedo suit arm. Okay, never mind. Thought I already had it. A desk. Got a thermal plant. Prawn suit torpedo arm. So we're finding the prawn suit pieces here. Hell yeah. Some of them. To be continued. as time will show. All right, let's go. Exploration. Another one. Let's get another one into the episode. I'll hypercut the hell out of this one because there's just a lot of building and resource management going on this one. Some base building, but pretty sure I partially scanned something there and I walked away on it. There we go. That was a chair. Just a chair. Don't need everything. I'm pretty sure I didn't get everything. By the way, I'm trying to keep in as much as possible, by the way, of anything that I actually discover. So don't think like I'm just cutting all willy-nilly to the point where, yeah, I'm skipping things like this. I will always try to stop on moments like this. I mean, I might accidentally do it if it falls within the 10 seconds, but usually I can tell I'm about to start scanning things and discovering things, right? So kind of experience it just in case you all see something in this space that I might have missed. I come back to these places. I wouldn't say regularly, but, you know, I played the game for a long time. So I can't say I feel like I miss anything, but you know what they say is like you never know what you don't know, right? So it's like there's a good chance I might have missed a couple smaller building pieces here and there. But I feel like I was pretty thorough. But again, that's what's always great about playing this, where comments can get involved, right? Because the comments make sure that I don't leave anything behind longer than I should. Like that multi-purpose room, for example, I'm sure someone would have like probably pointed out that I was somewhere where this already existed, or I wasn't going somewhere where I needed to go to get it, which in my head right now is the Aurora. Was the narrative piece that was drawing you to the Aurora, and I didn't do it, and so it was likely gonna have something that I would need between that one and some of the other pods that are in those other locations, like especially the ones on land. Like they have things that are sort of helpful later on, right? So you kind of have to go seek those stories out as well. Like those nodes on the map are there for a reason. They're the story pieces, sure, but they're usually like a guide for you to. You get there and you get rewarded for getting there with something that you need to boost you forward, you know? All right, so just some generic resource gathering here and scanning of the life forms. Got another office chair. Ooh, that's a new one. See, I just spotted the new piece of ore there. I'm pretty sure I've never gotten this thing. Bam. So I just found the new threshold, right? The game basically telling you, guess where you're going next, bro. The hell is this again? Oh, forgot about that one. But yeah, fun to see these new pieces here. These rubies. We've got the eye stalk. It's like, surely you could do something with this. I mean, they're freaky. I'm shocked that you can't do anything with them, but you should be able to. That's really dark. Holy smokes. Was there like an eye worm? What the hell was that worm thing? Oh, a bleeder. I didn't get the bleeder. Yeah, okay. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay. So strange. I thought I tried to scan one earlier and it didn't work. Creepy place. But this is nothing. This is nothing. But this is where it's like, oh god, how did I get down here again? You got nothing to worry about, bro. You got all, well, your energy, your power will run out, but there's moments like that. It's like, god damn it. But like, look at that, eh? It's just like hidden. I mean, you could pass by that for how long, and maybe, you know, you're passing over that little gap there, and then you notice it, and it's like, oh, just go check it out. It's like, holy crap, it's a whole biome under this little hole here. It's like, it's a massive biome. Yeah, so that's always cool. Those discoveries. And it does look like the thing I'm aiming for is very likely down there, because I'm trying to do this thing right here to, there it is. But then look, that's how you find these like awesome crevasses. Bam. Pretty straightforward. Just follow the sensor, man. The scanner locations. I don't know what the hell that was. Oh, are those the energy suckers? The hell's, are they at this level? I forget. Those that stick to your pod. And like, I forget how that works. But maybe it just ran into something.
Signal location uploaded to PDA. Integrating new PDA data.
So the Keen crew
Integrating new PDA
also
data.
didn't make it. Boom. Man, oh man. Sucks to be y'all. Alright, another one bites the dust. And then there's this thing right here. Was this the first one of these things that I found? I was like, what the hell is that? Time capsule. See, these were net new to me. And again, this is, I'm like, wait, see what I did there? See how I didn't open it? And that's what I mean. Like later on is, I thought the first one I opened was by the Aurora, and I was like, the hell is this? Yeah, I didn't know that they were. I guess they're player notes or something that get left behind or something like that. But of course, this is something that you sort of you eventually find out what's causing that, like how to create those and stuff like that. But I didn't even open that, you know? I didn't know I could. This is like something you can make. And so there you go. That's the blind experience right there that I'll keep in to let you know it certainly still happens. And it's not that I don't, because I'm talking about it now that I know what they are. So I do eventually like open them and kind of seek them out and stuff like that. I don't quite know how they get created though, because there's some I find. We'll experience it together, but there's some I find where I like there's maybe one or two that saved my damn life. like there's stuff that there's stuff in them sometimes where you're like, damn, I really needed that one thing right now. And I don't know, and there was a point the first time it happened, I was like, I have no idea where I could have got this because I don't know where they are, but I could make something all of a sudden. And I was like, but how am I able to make this right now since I don't know how I got the one thing that I needed to make it? You know what I'm saying? Now that you know the context of the time capsule, right? Because people, you can leave things in these things. Like other players, I guess, can leave things in these time capsules for other players in the future. I love the idea of that. But it set me up for the first few of them that I found because I thought they were programmed in, you know. I just thought they were loot, you know, within reason. But it's when I got the the stuff that I wasn't expecting is where I was like, oh my god, no, I think this is something else. And I think, do they have notes as well? I think they have notes as well. Do I go back for it here? I really don't think I do. Jesus, in the pitch dark, that's crazy. But hey, resources are resources. Oh, there's those little bastards. Anyways, it's fun. I mean, there's these everywhere, so around here, so nowhere to come to get these this kind of these resources when I need them. Look at that music, ambient creep factor, and then bam. Spooky, man. You're somewhere new. Do you want to go?
Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
You have no idea why I'm shocked right now. I took forever to find this thing again. I ran into it once and I was like, where was that one animal that I never ran into it ever again? And I took a long time reseeking it. You could kind of hear it, the sound there, but I took forever to refine this thing, and now I'm looking at it right now. Did I go scan it? Certainly that would have been something I would have done. There you go. So I guess I knew of them, but I was like, but where do I go to find them? And it's crazy that they're by these orb things, and I thought they were on this like desert straightaway or something like that, like kind of zone. So I kept looking there. I don't know why I was trying to find them again at some point. I don't remember why. Maybe I was trying to find something and I was like, well, where haven't I been? You know? And then, well, go back there. Go back to the places you haven't been, because you probably missed something. What the hell are those things?
30 seconds.
Were those? Were those?
Welcome aboard.
I think they were the squiddy things. They were the warpers, right? Am I crazy? It looked like they had... how do I not remember? Even right now, like, I might be trying to find them and I can't find them now, but when I was out there I could. It was weird. All right, well. Oh, the discovery of this thing. Oh, I was like, what? Now? What is this thing? Like, should I be worried? It's like these massive floaters attached to this rock formation. That's so cool. I was like, well, naturally, gotta go touch it. Try to scan. But look. Ancient floater. Amazing.
Calorie intake recommended.
Yeah, I love this. This is great. And look what we found. Nice. This is so cool to look at, man. I'm like, okay. So it's a massive landmass? See, because I was aware of the other landmass from probably clips from 2015, 16, that era when it was in pre-alpha. But I didn't know it was like this. Like, I didn't know it was this. Like, I forgot how people got there. Like, I knew of it because I knew of the, like, there's some structures or something on some hill or something like that. That's what I remembered. And I was like, this isn't where I used to be, is it? And I was like, oh no, there's the aurora. So it was like that. It was like that cloud on the opposite side, you know?
Seek fluid intake.
Because there's our hub. But just because I found it didn't mean I knew how to get access to it. It's like, ooh, shelf. Hey, and there's a ramp. There's a pathway. Perfect. Let's go explore. This was fun. And there's the other landmass. You can kind of see it like it tries to load in with the clouds.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Fun. So abundance of food here. Wait, is there? Are those other fruit plants here? There's a different thing, but there's like a lot of cool trees you can scan and stuff like that. But do all of them give food? I forget. Chop chop. Seeds, but for what? Don't know yet. For the catalog, just because I'm trying to survive doesn't mean I can't take time out of my day to still do higher academical studies that I was not trained for because I'm a janitor. But hey, whatever. This is like the machines do all the work. You just gotta point and teach the AI, I guess, to be like AI cores of your technology. Let machines do all the work, and surely nothing can go wrong. Bam. It's like, okay, interesting. And then, I mean, I saw it now, but did I see the one on the right side yet? I recall having trouble like getting to the other one. At one point, I'm like, there it is. This game very cleverly guides you in these directions. Yeah, that's cool. Sounded like someone was chasing me there. I think it was just some delayed sound effects, but imagine you got your flippers on and you can climb like this. That's pretty skilled, I must say. And then there's the one over there. God damn, wait, what? There's two of them? How unfortunate. I think I made a mistake here. Well, we're about to experience that together. Like I recall having to come back because I missed something. Bam. Bulkhead.
New blueprint acquired.
What's this thing? Oh, spotlight, that's right. Go in, bro. Go check it out.
New blueprint acquired.
My cautious entries are like, how? Is something going to attack me? Is this thing going to fall? A lantern tree. Yepper. Do I get this thing as well? Yeah. There you go. Edible. And plus 10, plus 3. Nom nom. I'm like, ooh. I keep forever in here. There we go. Get it, bro. Yeah, you know. You want it. There you go. The indoor grow bed, baby. The game breaker. Damn. Oh, so good. Oh, this right here. Observatory. That's where it was. Even now I forgot.
New blueprint
I guess you don't need the observatory. So that's not the piece I needed. Oh, was it the multi... What was it called? Multi-purpose is the one. I'm still not sure about where it is. But this is fun. Because now the observatory, I get this thing like to do that vision I had where it goes over the land, you know, and then you kind of have this observatory over the water. If I could pull it off. Not as easy as it sounds. But that was the goal. And there you go. I felt like this was another massive push here. I have so much to read, which I do. I do off camera. I mean, all of this is off camera, but I will move you all through it. I guess I could talk about what I've learned along the way, but I've kind of forgotten about it, so I can't speak about it like fluently. You know, I would have been talking about it, maybe speculating. I know while I was playing, I was like, oh, this could connect to that, right? I was coming up with my own headcanon for some things, but for all intents and purposes, it was just like, it's stuff to bake you into this, immerse you into the experience, but not necessarily vital, I would say. There we go, adding some more stuff to the side there, some upgrades and whatnot. Got a bunch of new stuff that got discovered along the way, so man, this thing exploded in this last half of the session. A lot of new discoveries. Damn. Got the new suit in there. Yep, gonna eat to my heart's content because I could just take more fruit from here. Stay here as long as I want. Survive forever.
integrating
Got
new
Bart's
PDA
journal.
data.
This was a cool one. I recall. It's like I think it's a multi-part story. It was number 3.
This is the first time I've seen sunlight in months. After all that time in the deep, I'd been dreaming of it. Now that I'm back here, I'm finding it hard to enjoy alone. Father was right. We should never have left this place.
Hmm.
We shouldn't have gone so deep.
Hmm.
They do not want us down there. Despite my best efforts,
They.
ill health is taking hold of me. The visions are getting worse. Marguerite and Father are now part of the ecosystem of this incredible planet.
Ah.
It's reassuring to know that when I go, I'll join them. Until then, well, there's always the view.
That's pretty, but sad. Yeah. Yeah. That's cool. I think I eventually I tried to listen to them in order just to get like to put the continuity together, because real world time of playing this game was a lot between some of these log entries. For you to have to stitch them together, it's a little bit tricky. But thankfully, so you got a codex with all your logs in there. Look at this. It's crazy at night. Just like that red shows up. I shouldn't be traveling like this at night. I guess I don't turn on my lights for the most part because I don't want to waste the batteries. That's probably what I'm going through there too. But honestly, you can make batteries so easily that I don't know why. I have to be like that. Got some more plant life forms here. Trying to scan some pots and whatnot. Oh, got some extra. Is it edible? Let's go try and put it. Just eat it, bro. Eat it, bro. Just trust it. It is. It is edible. It's just more efficient in your inventory space, but a swivel chair and a PDA. Already got the table in the deeps. Look at that. The view is like to the other one.
Integrating new PDA data.
All right. More codex stuff. And is it a log? It's usually what I go for right away to get context to the space.
This island is a godsend. Look out of the window. No predators. Fresh food.
No building materials, nothing left of the ship, and your kid says we're gonna starve without more grow beds. Speak up, kid.
It's true, Father. The natural growth rates are too slow to keep supporting us.
All I'm saying is ocean's got us surrounded. No use hiding. Sooner or later, we'll get our feet wet.
The rest of your life may have been a fight, Maida, but I've made my decision. You want to forfeit your emergency pay to take a swim? Go ahead.
They're still talking about emergency
Believe me,
patient.
I'm thinking on it.
Well, yeah, that's fun. She's a cool character. Kind of. You can see this as a show, is what I'm saying. Like, this could be like a six part, maybe 2 seasons, 6 episodes each on Netflix or something like that. What do you think? Could probably do it. You could probably stretch it. Could you do 3 6-episode seasons on Netflix? Is that too much? Because if you put all of it in, you have like backstories and stuff like that. You probably could, to be honest. You could get like an 8. Yeah, I mean, you know what? Hell, 4 seasons worth. just make it 4 seasons. It's only 6 episodes. Put all your budget in 6 episodes and get like the first season would be the Aurora exploding. No, the sunbeam exploding, trying to save you. That'd be the season finale of season 1. Right? And then the season finale of a season 2 could be something like what? Let's talk this through. Like, how far did I get here? I don't think I'd be spoiling anything. I'm talking from the future, right? But so we can kind of talk freely in here, unless we're trying not to spoil it for people who have never played the game, right? And they're watching blind. But it'd be kind of weird to watch this particular playthrough. I think I'm going to check on fall damage right here. Call me crazy. But anyways, season 2, it would be, I guess, the Aurora. Like getting into the Aurora and I guess piecing together like some of the stuff in there. What would be the climax though of a season 2? That's the part. Maybe the Reaper, the first Reaper encounter by the Aurora. That could be a fun one, like surviving that. But see, like that's the thing. You have all these side characters and even the crew of the Aurora, for example. You could do a couple flashbacks of like that, what was going on there, right? Or maybe like the people who crashed here, like they were part of something too. And Alterna, like Altera. So you have stories that are out there that all build towards the crash here, but you can kind of do a bit of a Lost, not like Lost, but I'm saying, you know, how Lost did like the flashbacks and stuff like that, and you kind of get the backstories of people as you experience this survival here of this particular character as he's finding these logs, and then as an audience we get to see that stuff lead to what he's discovering, something like that. I don't know, I'm just kind of brainstorming. Yeah, and then season 3 would be, of course, the alien encounter would be the big one. Oh, that's it. That's right. You have to get injected like that. Would that be a climax though? No. I think that the sunbeam exploding would be the climax. The cliffhanger, I mean, for season 1. You know. I'm just like talking while I'm discovering stuff along the way. I mean, more PDAs are coming, so I'll be quiet when they start. But yeah, while I'm scanning a bunch of random stuff here just to make talk, you know. Did I just teleport up to the top there? I think I did. Wait, is this where I make a mistake? Like I don't... No, of course I walk over this. I'd be crazy. Oh. Huh. Was this it? The multi-purpose room. Yeah. So, geez. All right, so it wasn't the Aurora. Good. You just had to get to this island, you know, like the log. Hallelujah. Praise the sun. Could I have slid down that other thing? I'm trying to remember if there's something I missed. And there was a key there too. Crazy. And a PDA there. Better take it. Part of me is now going, oh my god, imagine I spotted something now that I missed. I mean, I don't think that's possible, but it is possible. There's the bed. Yeah, I think the whole getting cursed, I suppose. Oh, that would happen before the sunbeam. That's right. And then season 2 would be all about the communication. The who are you, like what are you, that kind of thing. With the alien, that kind of mind bender kind of maybe scenario. Maybe you push deep enough that you run into a couple of the warpers. You kind of, some of those pieces start coming together. I don't know, then season, like it would be like you'd be trapped somewhere down below, like when you start getting into like that, in those crazier terrains. I don't know, season 3 might end with, I don't know, Leviathan, I don't know, the graveyard, I don't know. I mean, clearly 4 would be the crazy one, the climax, like where the big fight, you know, and stuff like that. I don't want to kind of spoil it just in case people are watching this and you don't know how this story goes and where it ends. I'm not going to go too far into the spoiler territory, you know. Anyways, I was just talking over a random, I don't know if the footage was good or not. I was just kind of like, I got into my own zone there. So I wasn't even watching what I was doing to make sure I wasn't wasting your time. I don't know. It's fun to speculate what they could do.
Son, I said wait for the storm to pass. Your life's more valuable to me than a plant patch.
You stopped being in charge when the ship you were captaining sunk.
I'll stop being in charge when you take charge of yourself.
Say, Chief. Chief.
What?
You know how to drain those grow beds of 40 tons of stormwater? Or how to conjure food from the air?
I know how to prioritize.
I'm just saying, if that's so, what's your boy's life worth to you today? If tomorrow you're gonna be so hungry you start wondering what he tastes like. Let him go.
Oh my god.
Son, go deal with the plants.
Bard, Torgal has disembarked the habitat.
Yeah.
Interfere with my family again, and when rescue arrives, I will leave you here. Do you understand me?
No rescue coming, Chief. Not in time. No staying here neither.
Pessimist but a realist.
And sooner or later this place will be buried.
But
the only choice we got is whether to get buried with it.
Sounds like a western, you know, like a western character, you know, mixed in on all this.
What is that thing?
I don't know. I found it outside in the sand.
Part of another ship?
There's number 4.
I've ever seen.
It's not even scratched.
Don't fool
That's
around
the
with it.
tablet.
It might be worth something.
Stand down, Chief. If it were gonna crumble to dust, it would have done so when I picked it up.
It's glowing.
We're not the first people to come to this planet.
People. Maybe. Could be aliens.
Everything's an alien.
Could be the damn sea monsters for all we know. One thing for sure, we ain't gonna find out by staying here.
Yeah. Fun. And then
Chief's log,
the first one.
5 weeks since the crash. The only other survivors are my son, Bart, and Maida.
It's a little bit of out of order, right? But they're close enough together that
after days drifting in the life pod,
you can put it together.
rain hammering on the roof, the weather cleared and we washed up here. I had Maida salvage the Degazi wreck, set Bart to finding us a stable source of food. His education is paying off sooner than I'd anticipated. Our only problem is Maida. She says the weather's going to turn. I say she's finding excuses to risk our lives. I imagine she's not gonna weaken her life without a physical altercation, and she's itching for a fight. In every judgment she makes, things go from bad to worse.
Oh, jeez.
If she had my experience, she'd have more faith. Humans have spent millennia specializing in how to shackle nature to our will.
Oh boy.
This planet won't cause us any new problems.
Oh man.
My one task now is to keep us alive,
Well,
as comfortably as possible, until the insurance company arranges rescue. In this part of space, that could be months, or even years.
yep. 11 years, maybe, if they survive. So yeah, the kid goes out to do the whole food thing. Storm gets worse. The kid is dying, probably with like a fever. I forget the earlier entries. That's why I'm listening, re-listening as we go. Okay, wandering, trying to find some more. Well, what's edible? Everything. I mean, they literally. Maybe that's what you're experiencing here. Is that had they just hunkered down, maybe the storm wouldn't have flooded those, like, because the trees grow differently here. Clearly, there's an abundance of food here, you know. And maybe they just had to hunker down and not get themselves, like, put themselves at risk, and then look, like, it's everywhere. You don't need flower, you don't need plant beds. Just, like, go and pick the fruit from the trees around the surrounding island, and you'll be fine. Or, I mean, again, maybe it's, like, cyclical, and we just happen to be at the right time of that cycle, right, where there's all this food available on this island, you know? But maybe they weren't so lucky. The place was barren. I mean, those things look like they've been there for a long time too, right? They're rusted and shit. So time is a weird one in here, because I sometimes I'm like, were they part of the same crash as us, or, you know, like there's things like that go through my head. It's like, are these logs, like, some of them are on repetition, right? Like these ones were playing back, like on autoplay and stuff. I think it was these ones. Look at this. This is crazy to spot. I'm like, what the fuck? Because there's one of these things in the ocean like that I spotted. So like, how does this work? What is this crap? Teleportation chambers? Anyways, made me a little nervous. Yeah, so the time thing is like, is it different crews at different times? Like, is there other negligence going on somewhere where, I don't know, they just keep failing to get people out of this mess, and Altera like keeps sending people, but then it's like, I don't know, it could just get buried in paperwork so that no one ever I don't know. No one finds out intentionally, because, you know, they're going to be corpos the way corpos are corpos. But I don't know, in my head I'm like, I'm not sure if it's all everyone's part of the same crew and they just got scattered here. I think some did, the pods, like your pod, but these things, I'm not sure about these things. I'm not sure. And then clearly there was stuff before them, even because of the purple tablets and the structure stuff, all this technology. This was a whole different civilization that put this together, right? I don't think it was a sea creature. Well, I know it was the sea creature, but and they were making rifles and stuff, right? So they all just died out. They became, I don't know, food for the ocean, because where else? Like, there's no corpses around here. So where do they go? That part I don't know. I don't know if the game answers that. But they did have rifles, and they did make that doomsday device. So it was a high tech, obviously alien race. Everything's an alien though. We're an alien right now. That's a missing lore. Feel free to fill me in if you recall something. I think I said the other Subnautica game, I called it Sub-Zero. It's below zero. Am I going to make the jump? I feel tempted because it's water. Just jump, bro. I'm like, but am I going to hit land? I don't know. I'm just going to go. I'm going to go. Whee! And I'm like, oh. I'm okay. It's like we're out of the belly of this island. Just another way in. Whoop. Okay. So grabbing a bunch of food for the road. Trying to make sure I explored every nook and cranny. Those are the two things there. I feel like I saw another one. Maybe I'm trying to find a third one. Right now, I don't remember if there was one, but I think there was. Why do I keep coming back to the same fruit tree, though? Oh. Wait, that's just a... Yeah, I'm not sure why I came back here, to be honest. There's that land bridge. I don't think I went over that land bridge. Did I go into this one? Yeah, the Chinese potato plant. And then I went down here. That's the fruit bed. Yeah. So I'm just cycling. I'm getting food for the road, I suppose, because I feel like I'm getting lost in here. Still getting mushrooms. No, I finally give up, and I think I'm looking for my sea moth to get the hell out of here. So I did 2 cycles of it. What the hell? Oh, that messed me up. You see? You see? Built something on top of them. Look how pretty this is. Look at that. It's like a landmass. Which, I'm going to get on it, right? I didn't remember if I would or not, but I was like, come on. Yes. Look at this. This is cool. Literally no purpose. I don't like that it does this, though, because it's like moving below us. But I guess they're supposed to be in the water. And so your character sort of moves on their own. I don't know. I love this little glitchy thing scenario here. It's fun. Except for these like poisonous bastards, or these like ranged bastards. They shouldn't be doing anything up here. They should be dead. All of this should be dead. See? Symbiotic. I'm getting rid of these cancerous worm spots. Pointless but amazing. That is all. So this might be where I plan my building location, and I almost break the entire game. I think. I'm not sure. I mean, I do it, but I start to do it, but it's again harder than it looks, because then you can do it, but then it's like, how do you get in it? Because you can't swim. The door is a swimming hatch, so it can't be over the water, right? It's got to be just below it, right? So that you can get access to the door. I don't know. For those of you who have played long enough, you probably know the error of my ways. Yeah, well, so I do this and I'm like, wait, now how do I get in it? Right. You can't, because you need that to be in the water. I don't know. Like, okay, shit. But there was like the arm thing, and I was like, what if the arm can pull you up, though, you know, over the water, and then when it reaches down, like, you just kind of have to hop the surface enough for it to catch you or something, and it'll pull you in. That was what I was imagining could be possible. But then I was like, I'm gonna mess something up. I'm gonna get this thing underwater, or I'm gonna compromise myself. But see, it's nighttime, which is why let's just get past this until it becomes daytime. Because it's nighttime, I can't really see where I'm building this thing and what's under it. Because, of course, you need to be able to clear the space with your sea moth in order to get into this thing. So it's not just where you can build. It's also like, okay, you can build there, but now can you get into it? Dummy? No? Well, maybe we should have thought of that. So, I don't know. I'll know it as soon as I'll know if it's the final location. I'll know it, because I remember like this feels like right about where I put it. This feels like it's got a lot of memories, you know, like a lot of memories, a lot of memories. So it feels right. So dismantle, and I have to now consider the fact that I'm gonna have to move everything over again if I build there, which is gonna be okay. It's gonna do it over time. Like as I need things, I'll move things over, right? As I build things here and there. But time is time. Time is money, friend. Beautiful location though. Look at this. Look at this. Pop. Right on the little the edge there, and I don't like that lag like juts out like that. It's kind of annoying, but do I fix it? Yes. I knew it. My feelings are always the same. Time has God damn it. God damn it. I mean, I almost got it all up on that ledge except for that one leg right there. And I was like, okay, I don't think I can pull this off. I'm going to have to make do. Or not. I refuse. All legs. On land, please. I'm so stubborn. Look at that. Beautiful. Am I happy? Maybe. I don't know. We got 10 minutes to find out. I'm building the hatch, folks. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then you just kind of like pop out right into the deep end, and you're in the kelp forest, and it feels right. But now I'm like, uh-oh, how do you do this again? Oh, shit. That's probably like the rage quit moment is coming up, where I'm just like, I do not want to do this right now. I'm going to have to watch another tutorial video on how the hell this works. I'm like, just connect it, man. Why is this so difficult to connect this, man? I'm like, okay, maybe I got to build this first, and I got to do this backwards again. I don't even know. Thankfully, I can skip most of this for both of us. Why am I putting power on this thing if I still don't know how to put in the other unit? I don't know. Going through some options here. Yep, so I took it all apart. I got pissed, walking away, and I can see my session ending here. So, a problem for another day. Yeah, so I'm back to doing base management, or resource management with these lockers. And it looks like I'm going to be ending this session and contemplating moving this entire thing or building during the day so I can at least see, and I'm near certain that I had to check a tutorial on how to build stuff to connect the multi-purpose room with the corridor with the pool thing. So it's going to take me a while to figure out, I'm pretty sure, but we'll try to keep it lean as well for the next episode and make sure that there's something fundamental happening in each of these episodes along the way so we can move the narrative part of this along. And also the narrative is also the progression, right? Those things are concurrent. They're running in parallel. So we'll see where we can get in episode 3, if that's the Aurora or not. I feel like what else could be left in my head? I'm like, nah, it's pretty much is probably, I said that last episode. In the first episode, it was going to be the Aurora. Yeah, but I kind of forgot that you had to build the whole base thing and the resource management and getting things moved along. But yeah, we'll try to keep things into reasonable packages of episodes for all of you. 2-hour mark sounds like a good range for me to aim for from an editing perspective. So as we're going to wrap this one up, I'll catch you in the next one. Don't forget to explore, engage, and inspire, buddy. Peace.